Kate, it's Mary. I'm not due to have Ryan today, am I?
No. He's with me today, Mary.
Oh, that's good. Only I've got something very important to do.
Prayers are growing today for the safety of missing teenager Louise Sands.
Oh.
The 13-year-old was last seen outside Newlands train station on her way home from a friend's birthday party on Wednesday evening. The officer leading the investigation, Detective Chief Inspector John Stone, says the girl's disappearance is totally out of character.
Louise is a sensible young girl, and there are no obvious reasons for her disappearance. Having said that, we are keeping a completely open mind and following every possible line of inquiry. I must stress that although we cannot rule out abduction, we are still extremely hopeful of finding Louise safe and well.
Yes or no?
Maybe.
John, it's only dinner. A couple of hours to be sociable.
Catriona, I've got to go to work.
I've got to tell them today.
I'll ring you later.
We're having a baby, John. Oh, it'd be nice to have a life. Well, we've still got a chance.
Kat, I'm late. I'll call you later.
What's your coffee?
I'd love one.
Make me one while you're at it. How are the parents?
The dad's in bits. Blames himself for not picking her up. And the mum won't cry till we find a body. What, the appeal's thrown up?
More questions than answers. The witness thinks she may have seen Louise in a blue Escort in the early hours of Thursday morning. CCTV hasn't confirmed the sighting, but we're doing door-to-door, so if anyone saw anything, we'll find out about it. But someone's had her. There's no way we're looking at a runaway.
It's going to destroy them.
Excuse me.
Yes, love.
I need to see someone.
What's it regarding? Have you lost something, sweetheart? Only with...
Someone in particular. The detective of the Louise Sands case. He is based here.
Yes, but he's very busy at the moment. Is there anything I can help you with?
No.
Is it in connection with the missing schoolgirl?
It's private.
Okay. Can I take your name?
Mary. Shane.
Hello, Tanner? No, he's in a press briefing. Well, who is she? Mary Shane? Detective Inspector Tanner. I believe you wanted to speak to us.
Well, you're not the man I asked for.
Well, DCI Stone's unavailable at the moment, but I'm working very closely with him, and I can assure you anything...
No, it has to be the man in charge.
Well, how old's old?
Dunno. 70s? Older?
And she won't speak to anyone else?
Got a newspaper cutting and everything. I reckon she's got the hots for you, mate.
Oh, yeah. Oh. It's unbelievable, isn't it? A couple of stints on the telly and all the nutters come rolling out. Right, where have you stuck her? Miss Shane?
Yes.
DCI Stone. Sorry to have kept you, but as you can imagine, it's all hands to the deck at the minute. You wanted to see me?
That's right.
Take a seat.
I'd like the conversation to be taped. I'd like it official.
Any particular reason?
Because it's a confession.
What sort of confession?
Murder.
Sally, you got a minute?
Yeah, sure. What is it?
I need you to sit in with me. I've got a bit of a... Well, I'm not quite sure what I've got, to be honest. But...
Hey! How's Miss Marple? She told you who'd done it, yeah?
It might need sensitivity. The tape is recording, Mary. So feel free to say whatever you need to say.
Oh, sorry. This isn't easy. Take as long as you need. No one's rushing you. I saw you on the news. You're investigating the missing girl.
Louise Sands. Is there something you'd like to tell me about her?
Her parents must be worried sick. That's why it had to be you. You specifically. I felt you'd understand. Oh, Not understand. It's the wrong word. I don't know. You just seemed appropriate.
Mary, what you said earlier about murder.
There's a guilt inside me. And every day I carry it around. Some things are just too wretched. They can't ever be erased. They must be laid out in the light. I killed 3 people. 2 men and a woman. Well, not really much more than a girl. Young and pretty. Couldn't have been more than 16. They called them worthless in those days. People not fit for the gutter. But they weren't. They weren't. They never stood a chance. I did it with a man. We did it together. We killed them together. And nobody knew. Nobody ever knew.
When did this take place?
Miss Shane. The war. It was during the war. He didn't want me to tell anyone. Never tell anyone. But I couldn't live with it any longer.
Why don't you just pass it upstairs?
Because it would ruin her life.
John, she just confessed to 3 murders.
Do you believe any of that? Go and do a bit of digging, discreetly. Find out whatever you can. Where she lives, what she worked as, friends, family.
Yes, go.
And don't jump to any conclusions. Mary, have a seat.
Thank you.
Is there anyone you'd like me to call? Husband, children?
No, no one. Thank you.
How old were you during the war?
Late teens, early 20s.
It's hard to imagine. I'm a 60s kid. Never had it so good and all that. Second World War seems... no disrespect, but it's documentaries, thrillers, them old films they show on a Saturday afternoon. Old fighter planes and ration books. It's a long time ago.
Yes.
Mary, I want you to have a careful think about what you've told me. Because what you're saying is extremely serious. And once we make it official, there's no going back. You understand that?
Mm.
Investigations, questions, harassment. These are very, very serious admissions. And once the ball starts rolling, it'll never stop.
I understand.
There's a WPC outside, if you need anything.
Dance! We'll find a better partner in this place. I'm Ginger Rogers. I'll join you first there. Come on! Dance! Look, I'm not gonna beg you. Mary, I'm on my knees. Dance with me. Come on! Never tell anyone. But a living soul, understand? Only we know, Mary. Only we'll ever know. Kiss me.
I can't do this. I can't. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hello. Can I speak to somebody, please? Hello.
Mary? Hello? Just nip and see if your nan's upstairs.
There's a letter for you.
Where?
Here, it's Gran's writing. Can I have a biscuit?
Lives alone, not married, no kids. Classic spinster. No convictions, no cautions, nothing. She's the model citizen, Gov.
Great.
I'm sorry. I've decided, in view of things, I'd rather not make a statement. I think what I said earlier may have been a mistake. A very big mistake. I should like to go home now.
Okay. I'll get you a lift. Sally?
If you'd like to follow me.
Thank you. Thank you.
You thinking I've just released a multiple murderer?
I don't know what to think, to be honest, sir.
She's old. I get confused.
She's not Doolalla.
Brain starts to invent stuff. I've seen it happen. And anyway, she's hardly in danger of reoffending. Forget about it. We've got more pressing things to deal with.
Direct inquiries, which name's please?
Whitworth Residential. It's an elderly, Cheshire.
Is that a nursing home, sir?
Yeah, it's a care home.
Mary, what on earth's happened? Why are the police bringing you home? It's all right, it's nothing.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh. Don't worry about me, Kate.
I do worry about you.
Well, don't. Oh. I should never have left you the note.
Look, I'll ring them, okay? Apologise. Sorry we couldn't make it to your soiree, but I'm a bit busy at the moment. Got the small matter of a missing teenager to deal with.
There's always something, though, isn't there, John? When it comes to other people's families, you're near like a shot.
Yes, because that's my job. That's what I'm paid to do.
Not at the expense of your own.
Oh, God, it's like Groundhog Day. Save me the priority speech, please. I can recite it verbatim.
Oh! Oh, God.
Kat, what is it? What's happening?
Oh, shit! It's the baby. Oh, God. I'm getting pains.
I'll call an ambulance.
Oh. John, it's okay. It's passing.
You sure?
It's fine. Honestly. Oh, God.
Hey, come here.
I thought it was happening again. I can't face losing this one, John. I can't face going through that over again.
I know.
I need you. I know work's important, but we're important too.
I'm sorry.
Just promise me you'll be there, okay? That's all I ask.
The teenager Louise Sands arrived outside Newlands train station at around 8 o'clock on Wednesday evening, called her father to say she was on her way and set off by foot in the direction of home. Somewhere on that 10-minute journey,
Mary,
she
okay?
disappeared.
Dressing gown and curtains drawn. All you need is a spliff. You look like a student.
I'm a little bit late getting going, I'm afraid.
You been crying?
Oh, I'm fine. A touch of the sniffles, that's all. Shouldn't you be at work?
Half day, I'll head in later. Coffee?
Half day? It seems like a student.
Missing teenager. What are these cuttings?
I'm just taking an interest. That poor young girl.
Oh, Mary, you can't keep doing this to yourself.
The problems of the world are not yours. You're going to make yourself ill.
I'm fine.
Well, you're not yourself.
Kate, I'm fine. Will you stop telling me what I am and what I aren't?
Stone.
Someone here to see you, John. Kate Ridsdale.
Never heard of her.
5'7", long brown hair, stonking tits. Wants to speak to you about the old girl that was in yesterday. Mary Shane.
Stonking tits, you say? Give me 5 minutes. Mary came into the station of her own accord. She made a statement, which she later retracted. That's all I can tell you.
What was the nature of the statement?
I can't tell you.
Did it concern herself or someone else?
I can't tell you.
Well, did it pertain to a crime?
I'm sorry. I can't tell you. I'm not being obstructive.
You want to try sitting where I'm sitting?
You have a lovely smile, Miss Ridsdale, but what happens in an interview remains confidential. I'm sure you understand, but it'd be wrong of me.
She's an 80-year-old woman.
I'm well aware of that. And in my judgment, your aunt might need some help.
What sorts of help?
Miss Ridsdale, I appreciate you've got the best interest.
What kind of help?
She seemed upset. Confused.
Well, I don't even understand what she was doing here. She left me this. Yesterday. It's only 4 paragraphs, but it sent a chill right through me.
Do you mind if I...
No, it's all rather oblique. Typical Mary. She says she needs to right an old wrong. Apologies in advance for any pain she might cause. I mean, what am I supposed to make of that?
Who's Reggie? Look after Reggie.
The cat. They're very close. She's dedicated her entire life to others. She's one of those people. Homeless, abused children, prostitutes, charity after charity. She's always trying to give people a second chance.
But she's never had any kids of her own.
Oh, no time for 'em. Tireless. That's the phrase they use, isn't it? In '97, they gave her an OBE for services to the community.
You're very protective of her.
I've been close over the years. My parents aren't around, and I know it's a terrible cliche, but sometimes she's been like a mother to me. I worry about her. Lately she's been acting peculiar, bouts of depression, anxiety, saying strange things. And now this. She's become very preoccupied with the past. It's a keepsake. She gave it me a couple of months ago. It's a photo of her during the war. It's the first time she'd ever really talked about it.
Who's the smiler?
Oh, someone called Jack Leary. She was head over heels. I think it was her first real love. I adore that photograph. It's like getting a glimpse of the Mary that I never knew.
Sorry.
Oh.
Hello? Okay. I've got to go. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Thanks for your time. This is my card. It's in case she contacts you again.
What have we got?
Anonymous tip-off. Mounds of freshly turned earth in the woods off Creston Lock. That's less than a mile from where Louise disappeared.
Right. Let's get over there. Keep everyone right back. I don't want anyone crossing this line.
Including journalists?
Especially journalists.
Grisly job. Digging for bodies.
They love it. Weird sods. Give us a drink on that. Trying to give up? For the baby.
I dreamt about her last night. Louise Sands. She just walked into the station wondering what all the fuss was about. Cried when I realised it wasn't real. She's dead, isn't she?
It's not looking good.
I reckon 3/4 are dead within the first 6 hours. How do you get used to that?
You don't. You just catch the bastard responsible and put them away for as long as they'll allow.
Boss, you better come over.
Can I play PlayStation, Gran?
I'm watching the news, Ryan.
News is boring.
Officers were alerted to mounds of freshly disturbed earth in woodland behind Creston Lock at 1:30 this afternoon. An investigation into the find began shortly after. I can confirm that although officers did make a discovery at the site, the remains are not consistent with those of a human skeleton. It appears someone has, perhaps perfectly innocently,
Gran?
used the site.
You alright, Gran? Gran?
It'll be all right. Nothing to worry about. Give us a smile, huh? Don't look so glum. We'll find a nice place for her. Somewhere quiet. She's in peace now. We gave her that. We gave her peace. Me and you, Mary, huh? Me and you. We can do anything we put our minds to.
Gran!
You can turn the news off now. Play your game. Good lad.
Whitworth Care Home. Hello? Whitworth? Can I help you? Yeah?
I'm sorry. I've got the wrong number. Hiya, it's me. I'm still at work. Great. The obstinate silence.
I'm trying to stay calm. What did the doctor say about stress levels?
Look, the team have been working their bollocks off. I can only bail out and leave them to
I don't care about the team. I care about us. I need you at home, John.
I know.
No, think about me for a change.
I'm trying to find a bleeding child here, Kat. It's not easy.
And what about our bleeding child, John? What if it doesn't even see the world? Like the last two didn't.
I killed 3 people. 2 men and a woman. Well, not really much more than a girl.
Boss, you have 5 minutes on these witness steps.
Young,
Boss?
pretty.
Boss!
Couldn't be more than 16. They called them worthless in those days. People not fit for the gutter. But they weren't. They weren't. They never stood a chance. I did it with a man. We did it together. We killed them together. And nobody knew. Nobody ever knew. Hello again.
Hi. Great place.
Thanks.
Must be nice working by the quay. It's got a kind of rugged beauty.
Familiarity breeds contempt, I'm afraid. After a while, all you notice is the stench.
Nice photo. Your kid?
Ryan, my little angel. Do you have children?
No. I just search for other people's. Reason I came is, something's been bothering me. That photo you showed me the other day. Jack Leary.
What about it?
How much do you know about it?
Precious little, why?
It was something Mary said when she came in.
But you're not prepared to tell me, right?
How did you guess?
For as long as I've known her, Mary's had a doctrine. Leave the past in the past and let's try and change the future. And she'd literally never talk about it.
But she gave you the photo.
Something happened last September. Doctors think it was a mild stroke. Kept her in for tests. I scared her. She felt old, useless. I'd never seen her like that before. She's always been so formidable. Arranging charity events and badgering MPs. Campaigning for penal reform. Anyway, when she came out, me and Ryan went to stay with her. A couple of weeks, just to be on the safe side. Oh, she hated it. Not us being there, it's the fact that she'd become so reliant. That's the first time she ever started talking about the past. Telling stories, showing me odd photographs. It was this whole side of her that I'd never seen before.
Hence Jack Leary.
Mills and Boone stuff, really. Met young, fell in love. Passionate encounters, all very predictable.
How long were they together?
A few years, I think. Early 40s. They lived in a flat in London. Cloak and dagger, of course. They weren't married.
And he wasn't conscripted?
I couldn't tell you, but I know he didn't make it through the war. Maybe it's that thing about love torn asunder. There's always a small part of it that travels with you. Romantic, really. Hey, I'd still like to know what she said to you when she came in.
I'm afraid you're going to have to ask Mary.
Well, she won't tell me. I mean, how bad can it be? Kate Ridsdale.
Kenneth Broadhurst, I'm arresting you on suspicion of wearing white socks with brown loafers. You don't have to say anything, but anything you think...
Hey, you've got me bang to rights. Good to see you. Well, in the flesh, I've seen you on the box, obviously. Any joy with that?
Oh, it's one step forward, two steps back, mate. The team are working all hours, but... Listen, I need a favour, Ken. It's going back a bit. Well, more than a bit. Second World War. It's a couple of unsolved crimes. 3, actually. Murders. London-based, possibly involving vagrants, homeless, people who might have been thought of as worthless. And there's a name I'd like you to have a look at. Jack Leary. Convictions, arrests, anything you can find.
Might take a couple of days.
Oh, no worry. It's not like I'm twiddling my thumbs. Freddie Tatchell, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the abduction.
Oh, get away from me!
Freddie!
Get away from me!
Where you going, lad?
I didn't do anything! I haven't done anything!
Freddie!
Get off me!
I'm arresting you on suspicion of the abduction of Louise Sands. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm you. Blah, blah, blah.
I haven't done it! I haven't done anything!
Where did the witness come from?
She lives across from him.
And what background did we do?
He's on the sex offenders register.
Did it ever occur to you she might just want shut of him? Yeah, he's a creepy git. Yeah, I wouldn't want him living in my street. But he's got nothing to do with it. He's practically a recluse. That was a complete waste of time.
Oops.
Mary, can we talk?
Yes, of course. You better come inside.
I was worried about you.
Why? Because I'm old?
No, because... Well, yes, partly.
And the other part?
I'm confused. What you told me in the station, your confession. It makes no sense. You're a campaigner for penal reform.
I believe there's good and bad in everyone.
Even Edward Surtees.
Edward Surtees made a mistake.
He killed 2 children.
In anger, in despair.
And you support his release? Back out into the world?
He paid the price and he made his peace with the world.
Any excuse to get out, hey?
What sort of society is it if we can't accept redemption?
Tell me about Jack Leary.
Jack Leary?
Yeah. Whatever happened to him?
I'm sorry.
Mary? Mary, right. right.
Oh, could you get me a glass of water?
Whitworth Residential.
Hello, this is John Stone, Helen's son. I was wondering if I could arrange a visit.
Helena, look who's here. It's John. Would you like me to leave you?
Thank you. Hiya, Mum. Sorry it's been such a long time. You haven't got a clue who I am.
I'm going to bed.
Cat.
Yeah?
Nothing. It won't be long.
Jack Leary, born 1912, New England, came over to Britain in the 30s, convictions for petty crimes but strongly suspected of involvement in IRA gun run.
Nice.
Served 5 years for robbery with violence. Prison psychiatric report dated 3rd May 1937 suggests Leary, quote, shows psychopathic tendencies.
He's an all-round lovely guy.
You haven't heard the best bit. He was a suspect interviewed and later released in the sadistic murder of a young vagrant in Hyde Park, June 1943. Ronald Mackenzie. The killer was never found.
Anything else?
Year later, 2 mysterious murders, same district. Street kid Willie Miller, 14 years old, and a teenage prostitute, Ivy Bright. Neither of them were ever solved. Leary was found dead on New Year's Day 1945. Probable suicide.
When Leary was interviewed about the vagrant, was there any mention of an accomplice? A woman?
It doesn't ring any bells. I can check over it if you like.
Mary Shane. See if you can find anything that links her to Leary. Just between ourselves for now. Oh, and Ken. Lose the White Sox.
I had pains again today. Quite severe.
Did you ring the clinic?
They passed after a while. Anyway, I can't keep dashing for scans. I'm starting to look paranoid.
You should have called me.
And what do you think you'd have done about it, John?
I want this baby as much as you do, you know. Hello? Oh, shit. I'm on my way. They found a body.
Bloke out walking his dog. Always the way, innit? We should scrap sophisticated investigation, buy a litter of puppies.
What's scene of crime saying?
She was dead when he brought her here. Strangulation, upper body mutilation. He's even shaved her pubic hair off. Twisted bastard.
Cheshire Police have confirmed that the body found this morning in undergrowth by Shatnock Fields is that of missing teenager Louise Sands. Louise disappeared on her way home from a friend's birthday party last Wednesday night. Louise's parents, Tim and Beatrice Sands, who'd never given up hope of finding their daughter alive, are said to be devastated at the discovery.
Stone?
Hiya. Sorry, it's Kate Risdale. I've just seen the news. I know it's stupid, but I was just wondering if you were okay.
I'm fine. Well, nothing a stiff drink won't solve. The parents cling to hope. Tiniest bit of hope. When that's gone, they fall apart.
Can't imagine it. God knows how I'd feel if it was mine.
You'd want the killer caught. And then you'd want him to suffer. You'd want him to suffer more than anyone's ever suffered. It's instinctive. I've seen what it does to families. They never recover. Every single day they think about it. Torture themselves with it. Trying to imagine what they went through. And it eats away at them. Because there's no logic to it. No logic to why anyone would want to kill their precious child. So it's our job to try and find them. And at the very least, they've got someone to hate.
Why doesn't it get to you, wading through all this misery?
No. Try and see the funny side. Some of the older blokes reckon you get used to it. But I'm not sure I want to get used to dead kids. It's human to be appalled. My round. Same again?
Only if you've got time. I mean, shouldn't you be...
What, investigating? There's a whole team of us, and we work too hard. Right now, I'm not used to anybody. Best thing I can do is get pissed. Where's your little lad?
With Mary?
The community here is stunned and stricken by the news that this happy-go-lucky girl's life has ended in such a brutal manner.
Yes, die! Got ya!
Ryan, what on earth are you playing?
Street Killer 3. Borrowed it off Simon.
Turn it off.
No chance. I'm on level 3.
Ryan, you're not playing that game in my house.
Ryan!
Turn it off.
No.
Turn it off! Turn it off!
You idiot, I was winning that!
Oh, don't you dare speak to me like that. Get out of my sight and take your horrible little game with you. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Ryan calls her Nana, which is what she is. I mean, he's never known his real gran. Dad died when we were young. Car crash. Mum went completely off the rails, ploughed her way through a string of men before finally falling in love with the one person that could never hurt her. God. She lives in a commune in Alabama. Personally, I'd call it a cult, but each to their own. Mary's always been there for me over the years. Just happen chance, really, but we've become really close. I guess, in some way, we're quite similar.
Gran, come inside! I'm sorry! Will you come back in the house?
She walked out on us. Went off with another man. Some friggin' butcher. Left me dad to bring us up on his own. 3 kids. And a diabetic cocker spaniel. She tried apologising years later, but none of us wanted to hear it. My elder brother Steve, he'd meet up with her, have a chat and that, but me and Darren were stubborn, dug our heels in. She'd left us, our own mother, and there was no getting past it. Then a couple of years ago...
It's okay. You don't have to.
No, I want to. A couple of years ago, Steve told us she was getting really ill. Alzheimer's. He thought maybe it was time we all buried the hatchet. We've got her in a care home, in Alderley. She doesn't even recognise my face.
I'm sorry.
It's funny, seeing Mary that day, somehow brought it all back.
Why?
Because she was saying things that couldn't possibly be true.
Kiss me. Should we go back to mine?
I'd like that.
Do you need to get it?
Oh, I'd better. It might be the case. Stone. Which hospital? Right, I'll be as quick as I can. Kate, I'm really sorry.
Some other time.
No. I'm sorry. I should never have done this. I'm married. We're having a baby. What the hell am I doing? Look, I know what you're thinking.
Just go.
We've lost the last 2 pregnancies.
I know. Try to stay calm. We're doing everything we can.
She's not even 8 months yet.
Best thing you can do is be strong.
It's all right, baby. It'll be all right.
Where were you?
I was at work.
I needed you.
I'm here now. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
How was your night?
Like mother, like daughter.
That's not true.
I've got an uncanny talent for picking inappropriate men. What happened with Ryan?
It was just a fallout over a computer game. I shouted. I don't think I can have him anymore, Kate. Not on my own.
What's going on, Mary? Why has everything changed?
I'm getting old. A young woman like you wouldn't understand, but you start to see things differently. And I'd like to see him, but only when you're around.
She's so tiny.
She's beautiful.
Her parents say to me, I'd have died for them. Never really understood what they meant, till now. Imagine how you'd feel if you lost her. Someone took her away from you. It's unthinkable. On behalf of Tim and Beatrice Sands, I'd like to read the following statement. We plead, as grieving parents, to anyone that might know anything, please come forward. Because Louise can't rest in peace until the animal that murdered our precious daughter is brought to justice.
That's all. Thank you. That's all for now. Thank you very much. We'll keep you updated as the day progresses.
How did she die?
What's happening?
I'm off the case. Boss thinks I need some time with my family. Arsehole.
You've just had a baby, mate. That's enough for anyone to deal with, let alone premature.
I'm fine.
I'm not saying you're not, but you can't do everything, John.
I just feel an obligation to Louise's family.
Who's taking over?
Wise.
Bleeding misnomer, if ever there was one.
He's all right.
Yeah, if you like grouse shooting. Posh little prick.
Keep close to him. Keep me informed, yeah? I'm only at the end of a phone.
Oh, by the way, a package came from Kenny Records. Said you were expecting it.
What are you reading?
Unfinished business.
The attack was a prolonged sexual violation. Horrific injuries to the skull, rectum and spinal cord. Can you not just flick through hello like the rest of us?
Me and you, Mary, huh? Me and you. We can do anything we put our minds to. Shut the little bitch. Mary. Mary. Oh, baby.
Possible female accomplice.
Yes.
I need to see Mary.
Oh, what about?
None of your business.
She's out.
Bollocks.
Look, tell me why you need to see her.
It's private.
Why are you pursuing her like this? She's an old woman. What do you want from her?
Kate, please.
You don't go anywhere until you tell me what this is about.
That is assaulting a police officer.
You can't just barge into people's houses.
I can do whatever I like.
But like hell. You've not even got a warrant.
I don't need a warrant. Get off me.
Speak to me, please. Just tell me what this is about.
Kate, I'm warning you. If you don't get off me, I swear to God I'll arrest you.
Stop it. Stop it. You'd better come in.
You were telling the truth.
Yes. Why can't you just leave her alone? She's an old lady. Look at her.
You weren't confused? Mistaken?
No. But you didn't want to believe it.
Mary, what is going on? Will someone tell me what the hell this is about?
I'm sorry.
What is it?
I'm sorry.
What's happened? What is she supposed to have done?
She murdered 3 people.
Don't be ridiculous. What is he talking about?
It was during the war.
Be quiet.
3 murders. With her lover, Jack Leary.
Shut up! Mary, why is he saying this? Will you tell me it's not true?
I couldn't live with it any longer. I had to tell someone. I had to pay for my sins. But I'm scared. I don't want to go to prison. I can't spend the rest of my life in prison.
So what have we got?
CCTV showing a blue Escort outside Grendel's Youth Club. 11 o'clock this morning.
Ring John.
Is that a good idea?
Do it.
I wanted to tell you, Kate. You're my closest friend. I thought if I could just say the words, maybe you could find some understanding. Maybe everyone could see that I'm not the same.
Say anymore.
Kate, we got away with murder. Jack killed himself. And I walked away. I simply walked away. And nothing ever happened.
Sally, I'm in the middle.
We found the murderer. We're on our way to pick him up.
Where?
Kenton Street. Off Rowgate.
I'll meet you there. I've got to go and arrest a killer.
Wise isn't happy. Keep out of his way, okay?
You can piss off. This is my case. I'm the one that sat with the parents. What's he done?
Come on, we're going in.
Nobody move! Turn this place over until you find it. What is it? Yeah. Sally, Jim, upstairs. Go. Here we got it! No, we got it, go! Here we go! No! Mike! Leave it! Leave it, you're killing it! Resist it!
Gov, Louise Sands' mobile phone. We found our man. Get your coat on, darling.
I'm still the same, Mary. You've always known.
Are you?
Yes, yes.
Ryan, shoes, hurry up.
Can't we stay longer?
No, get your shoes on.
I loved him, Kate. Jack Leary.
I don't want to know.
And sometimes when you love somebody...
He was a murderer.
That wasn't all he was.
You looked after my child.
Come on, say goodbye to your Nana.
Bye, Gran.
Oh, you don't have to forgive me, Kate, but please don't abandon me. You're all I have left.
We should let the bastard out and let them lot deal with him.
And what good would that do? Eh? Wouldn't that make them as bad as him? Hello?
Hi, it's Kate. I was just wondering, what are you going to do?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I thought you'd be back.
Mary, I'd like you to come with me.
I'll fetch my coat.
Appropriate, isn't it? Laying flowers at murder sites. Something very beautiful that dies before its time. All these tributes, cards, messages from people who loved her. People who'll never see her again. A young girl's life ended here. And why? Because some evil bastard decided to take it away from her. Ronald Mackenzie, Willie Miller, Ivy Bright. None of them got floral tributes, did they, Mary? Their lives snubbed out, just like Louise Sands. They were living people, kids, and you watched on as they died. More than watched, participated.
What we did was unforgivable. And I don't ask your forgiveness. All I ask is understanding.
Understanding? For murder?
I've tried to live a good life. Give hope to people.
Yeah. It's an easy conscience.
Possibly.
Redemption's one thing. But what about retribution? If they'd caught you at the time, they'd have hanged you. Without mercy.
I've spent 60 years living with the knowledge of what I've done. Every single day of my life I've carried that burden. I'm a murderer. I'll always be a murderer. And nothing will ever change that fact. I see their faces, even now. And sometimes it's like a dream. A dream. It never really happened.
But it did. You murdered 3 people. 3 people, Mary.
Mm. And it could easily have been more. He stopped it. Jack stopped it.
By hanging himself.
He knew he couldn't stop. And he wanted to protect me. They'd have caught us and killed us. But with Jack gone, it all went away.
Why, Mary? Why did you do it?
I know. It doesn't make any sense, looked on from here. But we were young and they were...
Worthless.
You want wise. But I don't know. Why do any of us do the things we do? Through love, through fear, through madness?
We don't all murder, Mary. Only monsters murder. Like the bastard that killed this young girl.
You have to demonize us, I understand that. As if we're evil. We're a rarity, an abomination. Not like the rest of you. But the truth is, given the right circumstances, I think any of us are capable of just about anything.
So, why now? What made you come forward? Admit to it.
It was her eyes. The girl, Louise. She had the same eyes as Ivy Bright. They sparkled, as if all they'd known was joy. And yet, I still think about them after all this time. All the years I've had, and all the years I took from them. I still see their faces, begging us for mercy.
And that's your prison. Those faces. For the rest of your life. You're a killer, Mary. And that can't ever be erased.
Come on, dance! Look, I'm gonna beg you. Mary, I'm on my knees. Dance with me. Come on!
Love, she's only 2 months old. How can she be doing it on purpose?
Maybe if you were the one here all day, you'd know what it's like.
Have you tried turning the vacuum cleaner on? You said that settles her down.
What I want to try, John, is you taking the paternity leave you said you had coming. You promised.
No, I did. It's a bit more complicated than I thought. And the superintendent just put me on a new investigation.
So? There'll always be another investigation, John. You just have
Hang on a minute, love. Hang on. DCI Stone. DC Hibbs.
Go. 50 yards down this track. Turn off left and down to the lake. She's with the crime scene team.
Right, cheers. Kat? Hello? Catriona?
In my 5 years as head of this school, the focus of my endeavour has been you, the pupils of King George V and Queen Mary's School. My role has been to set each of you on a path to a positive future. I hope I have been, in loco parentis, a second father to you all. Although some of you may think I was more loco than parent.
What's the story, Sally?
We've got a mid-30s white male. From the look of him, he's probably been in the water a couple of weeks, maybe longer.
How did we find him?
Well, father and son turned up at 6 this morning for a day's fishing. About 2 hours ago, the boy got a snag on his line.
And landed the biggest catch of his life.
Mm-hmm.
How old's the boy?
10.
Is he okay?
You mean, is he traumatised? I wouldn't say that. I managed to get him to delete half a dozen photos of the body off his phone. Last time I saw him, he was texting all his mates with the grim details.
Okay. Just off the top of my head, and shoot me down in flames if I'm wrong about this, but I'd say the knife wound in his chest the size of a letterbox is probably cause of death.
As you know, this is my last term as head, and so this is my last day. My wife, our son, and I will take away many, many sublime memories of our time here. For which, all I can say is thank you.
Did we find any idea?
No wallet. The only personals are a wristwatch, very cheap, probably £5 off a market stall. And what's left of a train ticket in his back trouser pocket. It's pretty washed out.
The lab might be able to get something off it. Any sign of a weapon?
Nothing yet. I've got a fingertip search about to start and divers coming in to check the lake.
That's a hell of a big lake.
It's getting bigger all the time with this rain.
The tattoo in his biceps?
Not easy to make out, with the flesh all puffed up like a beach ball.
It looked like army to me. Regimental crest, maybe?
Gov, Mr. Gilligan's asking if they can go now.
Who?
Father and son who found the stiff.
Oh, they've been hanging around doing nothing since they reeled him in.
Hanging about doing nothing is what fishing is all about. Tell him not until I've had a chat. Tell him to pass the time counting his maggots or something.
And to you. Thank you. Yes, bye. I'm going to miss him.
There's one young man we're missing right now. Where's Tyler got to?
I told him it was okay to spend this afternoon with some of his friends.
We have a lot still to do before we leave, Thomas. You seem to think settling a family into a new life doesn't need any organisation.
He won't be seeing them again, Chloe. And we can't watch him the whole time.
Sally, what's the latest?
Well, it looks like we were lucky with the train ticket in the victim's pant pocket.
Please tell me you paid with the credit card.
Not that lucky. According to the new guy in the forensics...
What new guy? Where's Alan?
Oh, he's on leave. This bloke, Piotr's, really good, very keen. Gets stuff back to you in half the time.
Piotr? What is he, Polish or something?
I think he's from Bolton.
Oh, right. So what's he got to say?
Well, apparently, we're dealing with two types of ink. The first type is what the ticket office printer uses, and that's all faded away in the lake water.
OK, good start.
But the second type is what the conductor on the train uses when he stamps your ticket.
And that hasn't faded?
Not all of it. There's enough to make out a date of travel. The 19th of this month.
3 weeks ago.
Did the superintendent find you?
No, we didn't. We need to get checking the CCTV cameras from Medlock Water Park Westgate on the 19th.
Said it was important.
I'm sure he did. We need to find the registered owners of vehicles parked either at the park gates or any vehicles that went in and came out.
Is it right you're taking paternity leave, Gov?
Well, who's been putting that about?
If I had a 2-month-old at home, I'd be grabbing that paternity leave with both hands.
You just trying to get rid of me so you can move into my job?
Not me. Got the new posting. The Sheffield thing.
Oh, thanks for keeping me informed.
Oh, I did. I knew you weren't listening. Got confirmation this morning. This paternity leave, you should just take it.
Yeah. Well, it's not as simple as that.
Why not?
The thing is, Kat's taking to the whole maternal thing really, really well. I'm not sure having me under her feet would be the best thing for either of us.
But you want to be there, don't you? And for all the little moments.
Yeah, of course. First proper puke and all that. And I know I should be changing nappies and sharing responsibilities so she can get out and see her friends now and again.
So what's the problem?
The workload. Obviously.
Right. But that's why the superintendent set up this shadow thing.
Is what?
Oh, you've not talked to him yet. He's very big on it. Something about it being a holistic solution to a 21st century policing scenario.
What are you on about?
Oh, Tracy in his office told me that's
2
why
coffees,
he wants
please,
to
ma'am.
talk to you.
Any milk?
Just in one.
He's detailed an officer to shadow your caseload so they can step in and you can take your leave.
And, did he say who this officer is?
DCI wise.
What?
I know. I mean, off the record and just between you and me.
The man is a prick.
Tyler, can I come in? Your mum told me you didn't sleep last night. Is it the same dream you...
You know what you get when you Google Kingston, Jamaica?
Tyler, I told you...
Endless news stories. About reggae, about cricket, and about gangs with guns.
I'm sure that's not...
I don't like reggae. Or cricket. And if we're looking for gangs with guns, my side's only a bus journey away.
Tyler, the decision is made.
Why can't we stay here?
You know what? You better finish your packing before your mother gives us both a hard time.
How many more addresses after this one?
2 we haven't done yet. Plus the owner of the red Toyota we didn't get an answer from.
Mrs. Highland.
Yes?
DC Hibbs and DC Tanner. We're making inquiries as part of an investigation. Could we come in, please?
Does this shadow thing mean you follow me everywhere, Frank?
Maybe you should drop the idea I actually want to spend time in your company, John.
Yeah, right. Can't wait to get your hands on my caseload, can you?
DCI Stone? Piotr Kapuczynski, good to meet you.
Likewise. And this is DCI Wise.
We've met.
Well, I won't waste time telling you he's a jerk. You'll have worked that out for yourself.
John's problem is he thinks he's funny. He also thinks he's the only officer who can solve a murder.
And Piotr here, unlike you, Frank, is probably very busy. So that'll probably do on the music hall banter front. What can you tell me about my stiff?
Cause of death is no surprise. Knife wound to the chest, right coronary artery severed, very rapid blood loss. Also, some bruising here, under both arms. Blood profiles show high levels of temazepam, cocaine and heroin.
Extended use?
Hair samples suggest high-level use for at least the last year.
Sounds like the kind of guy you'll find has some form.
Frank, remember the deal? The shadows stay silent. How fast can we get an ID?
There's a bit of a backlog, but I'm pushing. Maybe mid-morning tomorrow.
Okay, appreciate it.
Sorry, everything's a bit upside down.
If I can find the kettle, I can offer you some tea.
No, thanks.
Thanks, but no. Are you moving out or moving in?
Moving out.
My husband has a new job in Jamaica.
Nice.
Everything's got a bit last minute.
We'll try not to take up too much of your time.
We're investigating an incident in Medlock Water Park 3 weeks ago, on the 19th.
A black Range Rover registered in your name, Mr. Hyland, was parked at the West Gate on that day.
The 19th? That would have been Saturday?
Mm-hmm. Do you, or you, Mrs. Hyland, remember being in the area on the 19th?
I'd have to check my diary, but I think I went for one of my cobweb walks.
Sorry?
It's been a tough week. I like to blow away the cobwebs with a long walk in the park.
Dad, what's going on?
It's nothing, sweetie. These are 2 police officers.
This is Tyler, our son. I think it's just something about the car.
Well, we'll leave you to it then, if that's okay. That's fine. Tyler?
You must be pretty worn out.
How do you mean?
I'm guessing the CCTV gave you a list of vehicles, and you've been trekking round addresses in the Greater Manchester area all day following up PNCs.
Something like that.
Sorry, I should own up. I was in the service for 5 years back in the 90s.
Manchester?
Leeds for 2 years. Then Preston. Never got past constable.
And now you work as...
a headmaster. King George V and Queen Mary. Until today. My last day. What's the investigation? I read about a couple of rapes near the park over the last few months. Is that what this is about?
If we could just talk about your car, Mr. Hyland.
Sorry. It's hard not to think like a copper, even now.
Listen, Kat, I don't know what else I can do, love.
Your fair share, you said. You promised me that. Oh, God. This is not how it was supposed to work, John.
Look, they've agreed the paternity leave. I'm just saying it might not be for a week or two.
You know what the worst part of this is?
Kat.
That you have managed to turn me into a nagging wife.
Love, I've got another call. I've got to go.
John!
You have one new message.
DCI Stone, this is Anne Rita in Human Resources. It's about the Form S1 regarding your paternity request. You'll need to submit your 2 countersigned copies in the next 2 days to validate the request, and also...
OK. We started with 6 vehicles identified from CCTV of the park gates on the day of the murder.
After a lot of legwork, we think we can exclude 4 of those.
OK, let's hear it.
Grey Volkswagen Beetle, Colin and Rachel Tipton.
Card-carrying members of the Hugger Tree and Save the World Society.
A wardrobe full of cagoules and Venezuelan bobble hats. They go to Medlock Park once a week to check on the, Epidalia calamita.
Of course they do.
The Natterjack toad is endangered, apparently.
Next.
White Saab, Derek Easterhouse, chair of the local Chamber of Commerce.
He sat there next to his wife and told us he was in the park checking out the different types of alpine shrubs in the flower beds.
Told us he's a very keen gardener. Told us the truth when his wife went to put the kettle on.
Which is?
There's a gay bar 15 minutes from the park gate, the Britannia. He spent the afternoon in there.
You checked that out?
Landlord says he goes in a lot, likes eyeing up the talent and buying the boys drinks. Says he arrives alone, usually leaves alone.
OK, next.
Turns out there was a live music festival on the other side of the park that day. Local bands. 3 of the other vehicles belong to individuals or groups attending the festival.
Anybody in that lot who makes your ears twitch?
Yeah, a couple of kids were fined for possession, otherwise, nah. But the black Range Rover, Thomas Hyland, he's a different story.
Turns out, Mr. Hyland spent some time in uniform.
5 years as a PC.
What's his tale?
He was headmaster at a posh school.
How posh?
About £3 grand a term posh.
Right, posh. You said was headmaster.
He's white British, his wife's West Indian. The family are heading off to Jamaica to run a school there.
They go in 4 days.
He says he goes to Medlock Water Park most weekends to clear his head and think. Says he was there on the 19th, on his own, didn't meet anyone or see anyone who might remember him.
And how was he?
Pretty calm. Answered all the questions.
No sign of nerves, no hesitation.
And neither of you believe a word of what he said, do you?
Not a word.
Let's check out this guy's police record, see what we find in him. And put a bit of pressure on the gay counsellor. See if he knows more than he's telling.
What are you thinking there?
Could be what we've got is a cruising gone wrong.
So our stiff poses as a bit of rough trade to get his attention.
Then he pulls out the knife.
But ends up getting the worst of it.
Any progress with an ID on him yet, Gov?
Your Polish friend in the lab reckons he might have something for us first thing. Meanwhile, what I suggest is we all clear off home and take a good run at this tomorrow.
Amen.
OK, good work.
So, how's this whole new dad thing suiting you anyway?
To be honest, I'm still waiting for it to feel normal.
Oh, they do say normal's overrated.
You don't fancy a quick drink, do you? Round the corner.
I said I'd be back early tonight.
Just the one? To put the head on this new job of yours?
I've not gone yet.
To close the door on the day, then?
I really shouldn't.
Come on.
What time is this?
It's time for all good men to be with their loving wives. Wives.
Turning your phone off doesn't make anything disappear, you know, John. We're both still here.
Shh!
Shut up, will you? We're going to have to talk about this, John. When you're capable, you're supposed to be her dad.
I am her dad.
Oh, well done. Look, when you've got her back to sleep, there's a bed made up on the couch, OK?
Oh, my little precious, Daddy's coming. Shit. Morning, Sal.
Morning, Gov. Are you OK?
I never felt better. Obviously, 2 hours sleep's enough for any man. Listen, if Catriona asks, if it comes up, I was out with a couple of the lads last night, OK?
OK, if you think it's necessary.
Believe me, I'm in enough trouble already without thinking.
Thinking what?
You know, that I'm playing around. OK, team. Eyes down for a full house. We now have an ID on the Medlock Water Park victim. His name is James Lawler. He's a lifelong small-time climber burglar with a drug habit to feed. He was released from Preston Nick 5 weeks ago.
And that rings a bell with one of our suspects.
Thomas Hyland was stationed in Preston a few years ago.
Correct. So the question we're asking is, was there anything between PC Hyland as was and the victim? Did he ever nick him?
Or beat the crap out of him in a cell?
Thank you for that, Mike. Sally's going to find out anything she can about Lawler. Everybody give her what help she needs, tracking down family, friends, known associates, all that stuff. Mike, I need you to bring in our friend the gay counsellor for a chat. See if there's any link to Lawler there.
Gov.
Meanwhile, I'll pay Thomas Hyland a visit. I want to make sure he doesn't decide to leave the country a couple of days early.
I'll get it.
You tell your friends you can't go out again today, Tyler.
Oh.
Sorry to disappoint. You must be Tyler. DCI John Stone. I was hoping for a word with your father.
You don't mind if I carry on clearing this out, do you?
Go ahead. It's amazing what the garage swallows up over the years.
Your DC wasn't very forthcoming about exactly what this investigation is.
No, I don't suppose she was.
It's okay, I know the form. Information disclosed on a need-to-know basis.
It's a murder investigation.
Serious?
They usually are. Can you tell me if you recognise this man?
He looks a desperate character, even for an arrest photo.
Do you recognise him, Mr. Hyland?
I would guess, since a DCI doesn't turn up at your house unless he thinks it's worth the petrol. You've already looked at my service record.
Do you think we could leave out the Sherlock stuff? Please?
So your DC with a nice smile has cross-checked his name with my arrest list?
Just yes or no.
And she's either found I did arrest him once, and you're trying to see if I'll lie...
Mr. Hyland.
Or she didn't find any link, and you want to know if you've missed anything. So, which is it? OK, no. I don't recognise him, should I?
Can we talk about your visit to the park on the 19th?
Go ahead. You're the one with the badge.
Your credit card details show you bought flowers from a service station that day.
Wow. I must be pretty high on your list if you're doing bank checks. Do I need legal advice?
I don't know. Do you?
Whoever this guy is, he doesn't look like the kind of man I'd buy flowers for.
So you remember buying them?
Yes. They were for my wife. We'd had an argument. I don't even remember what it was about. They were a peace offering.
But you bought them on the way to the park, not on the way home after you'd cooled down. Almost as if you were meeting someone at the park.
OK, you got me. I went to the park to meet someone, obviously a woman, thus the flowers. Then I found her with another man and I killed him. Is that the idea?
Mr. Hyland, you're starting to irritate me just a bit. It's been a really long week and I
How
really
do you think I feel? You're trying to say I killed the man.
I'm trying to build a picture of the day a man was murdered. It's a bit more important than you being pissed off your career as a cop didn't work out.
Leaving the service was the smartest thing I ever did.
So what are you pissed off about?
I'm waiting for the bit where you tell me not to go anywhere because you might need to talk to me again. Because I can't do that. I can't put this move to the other side of the world for me and my family on hold because of some stupid coincidence about walking in the park the day somebody decides to get themselves killed.
This decision to start a new life sounds like it was all pretty sudden.
OK, now you think I'm running away. My wife will be closer to her family. I want a better life for my son. A better sense of himself. Any problem with that?
Your boy let me in. Seems like a good lad.
Do you have kids?
One. A girl. She's 2 months.
And you feel the responsibility to give your daughter the best start in life, don't you? You want to protect her from bad influences? You want to be there for her?
Thank you for your time, Mr. Hyland.
Gov, how'd it go with Hyland?
I can see why he didn't last as a cop. He must have been a nightmare to do a shift with, thinking he's the smartest knife in the box. So what's new?
Right, we brought in Derek Easterhouse, the gay counsellor guy. Showed him a crime photo of James Lawler and did the basic, have you seen this man before stuff.
And?
And he said yes.
He said yes?
Then it all comes out. He's in the park on the 19th. A man comes up to him asking directions.
Lawler?
Lawler. Our man Easterhouse thinks it's a chat-up, so he flutters his lashes and gets all hormonal on him.
And?
Lawler gets the hump. His masculinity having been questioned, pulls out a knife.
You don't say.
6-7 inch, retractable blade, bone handle.
And then?
Tells Easterhouse he wants an apology, or he'll cut him. And because Easterhouse, understandably, is practically wetting himself by this point, he gets one. Lawler walks away.
And that's the whole encounter? Do we believe him? That's how it went?
I do. He was bricking himself, just telling it back. You can talk to him if you want.
Do I need to?
I'd say no. He lied to us the first time round to keep his proclivities away from the lady wife. First chance he gets out of her earshot, he spills the whole tale.
Directions Lawler was asking. Where to?
Picnic tables by the lake. Sounds like our man was on his way to meet somebody.
I've got some background on James Lawler, Gov.
How come you're all perky now? I'm still feeling crap from last night.
Fizzy pills. Vitamin C and half a bottle of ginseng. Do you want some?
Tell me about Lawler.
Oh, well, you were right about the tattoo. He is ex-army. Came out in '97. Last few years he's been in and out of prison. 6 months here, year there. All burglary-related sentences.
He steals to feed his smack habit. The more he feeds the habit, the more he has to steal.
Pretty much. In between jail spells, he's been living with his wife.
He's got a wife?
Louise Lawler. They met and married when he was stationed outside Preston.
What's her story?
Oh, a couple of convictions for small-scale dealing. The flat they once had in Leeds was busted as a crack den.
Nice.
Can we talk to her?
Probably not. She died just over a month ago. Overdose.
It's not a page out of Mills and Boone, is it? Keep checking Highland stays at Preston, Nick. And keep the pressure on Easterhouse. I'm going to Leeds. Find out what Lawler got up to on his home turf. Now here's a surprise. DCI Wise, how's things?
Where the hell are you?
I'm in the shower.
You were supposed to cooperate with this shadowing business.
I just thought we were spending too much time together, Frank.
The superintendent's got it in his head you actually do some work, and I'm supposed to find out what it is.
The thing is, I thought we needed a bit of time apart. You know? People are starting to talk.
Do you want me to take this upstairs, John? Because I can.
Sorry, Frank. Gotta go. Tyler? John Stone. I came to see your father, Aidan.
Yeah, I know who you are.
Catch you later, Ty.
Later.
Girlfriend?
Just friends.
Hanging out with her one last time?
I was. How's it possible? Whatever he wears, a policeman, always looks like a policeman.
Must have been tough. Growing up with one for a dad.
Did you come here looking for me?
Now, why would I do that?
Maybe because you think my dad killed a man? You think I might know something about that?
Sorry to disappoint you. Came to catch a train.
He didn't do it. Kill that man, I mean.
Tyler, I've got some time before my train. We could get coffee? Talk?
There's nothing to say. There's no secrets. We're just an ordinary family.
Sally, hold on a sec. Let me tell you something, Tyler. After 20 years in this job, I know there's no such thing as an ordinary family.
Maybe. Maybe 20 years doing what you do is too long.
Yeah, you're probably right. But maybe we're both right. Go ahead.
I did more searches on James Lawler. I think we've got something. James Lawler's used half a dozen aliases over the last few years. One of those aliases was James Lester.
Okay.
James Lester was arrested in Preston in June of '95 for possession of a Class A and for assaulting a police officer.
I hope you're going to say what I hope you're going to say, Sal.
That officer was PC Thomas Highland. No more details yet.
Okay, follow that up through Preston Nick. Don't go to Highland with it.
Gov.
But keep an eye on him. We don't want him walking out on us. Thanks for seeing me. Sorry about the short notice.
No problem. Call it cross-Pennine cooperation. I've been in contact with Louise Lawler's drug rehab officer, Linda Jenner. I told her you were investigating James Lawler's death.
Was she helpful?
She said he was no great loss to society. I've read a report on him. I agree.
Did she have dealings with Lawler?
Well, he wasn't under her remit, but she says James Lawler was always a destructive, controlling influence on Louise.
So this was between stints in prison?
And Louise's life changed for the better every time he went back inside.
Better how?
Well, she'd stay away from the drugs, get a job, try and pull herself together.
But she always let him back in when he was released?
Into her life and into her home. And every time he dragged her back down into drug use.
The last time he came out was 5 weeks ago?
And according to Linda Jenner, this time the inevitable happened. Louise died on the floor of her flat with a needle in her arm.
Can you think of any reason James Lawler would have travelled to Manchester? This is a few days after Louise's death.
It'll involve money. Everything he did, said or thought was about getting the money to buy his next hit.
But there are no known contacts, either for Lawler or for Louise, in the Manchester area?
None I can find.
Am I supposed to liaise with you or with DCI Stone?
Just give me what you've got.
We've got some new CCTV footage. It shows Thomas Highland's Range Rover heading away from the water park.
So?
He's doing 75 and driving like he's got Lewis Hamilton on his tail.
Interesting. OK, let's get Mr. Highland in for a chat.
Do I tell DCI Stone, sir?
Leave it with me. I'll make sure Stone's kept in the loop.
Yes, sir. My pleasure, sir. Don't mention it, sir.
In this area, every property seems to come with a free burnt-out motor.
Louise was lying dead on the floor for a couple of days, so it's not exactly sweet inside here.
Not much to show for a life. A few bits of furniture, broken TV, a couple of bin liners.
It wasn't much of a life. At least not at the end.
A few bits of clothing, shoes, and a notepad. I'm writing all this down because when we meet up, I can never tell you properly how I feel about what happened. About how hard it was to say goodbye to you even when I knew it was the right thing to do. And I'm happy for you now, happy to think about you, and... Stops there. She never finished it.
Could be it was to her son?
Her son? She had a son?
I think I remember right.
So, where is he now? Was he around for the funeral?
He hasn't been with her for a long time. He was relinquished in 98.
He was what?
Adopted. She gave him up for adoption.
Interview commencing. 15:25. Thomas Hyland, DCI Wise. Mr. Hyland has declined legal representation. I'm now showing Thomas Hyland video still number 3. This speed camera photograph shows your Range Rover driving away from Medlock Water Park at over 75 miles an hour.
Where's Stone?
Can you tell me what made you drive so fast and so recklessly?
I thought Stone was SIO on this investigation.
Answer the question, Mr. Hyland.
I must have been in a hurry to get home. I don't know what else I can tell you.
Maybe you should have a go at the truth.
Stone?
Gov, I thought you should know, and don't blow up at Tanner for this. It's about DCI Wise.
What about him?
He says he's taking over the murder investigation.
He says what?
He says, now that there's been significant progress, you can start your leave.
What progress?
We've got CCTV of Thomas Hyland fleeing the scene at speed. He's impounded the vehicle for forensics.
Has he brought Hyland in?
Yeah, and he wants swabs for DNA tests from the wife and son. They're both downstairs.
Okay, tell Wise I'm coming in. And tell him I'm gonna
Gov? Hello?
How old's the boy? How old's Tyler?
He's 15, why? What are you thinking?
Don't let Chloe Hyland leave. I'm on the way in.
An examination of your car, a black Range Rover, is underway as we speak.
What do you want me to tell you?
There are traces of blood on the driver's side carpet. Nothing to say. I would have thought as an ex-cop, you would have been a step or two ahead of me here. You don't have a story prepared?
Come on, answer the phone.
This department values your call.
Oh,
You will
that's okay then.
as soon as one of
Great.
our operators becomes available.
Gov, just want to say about DCI Wise.
Never mind that. Instead of an apology, how about a favour? 2 sugars, strong and black.
This department values your call. You will be
Am I on hold for the rest of my
one of
life?
our operators becomes
Hello, Leeds and District Social Services.
Hallelujah. Please don't put me on hold again. This is DCI John Stone. I need some information. It's probably confidential, but this request is part of a murder inquiry.
Talk to me, Thomas. Tell me about the 19th.
I remember that I cut my finger a few days ago. That will explain the blood.
Really? That's the best you can do, is it?
I was trying to fix a leak from the radiator.
And you cut your finger?
Yes.
And some of the blood got onto the carpet in the car?
Yes.
Yeah, the problem with that is the blood we found isn't yours. No, it belongs to James Lawler, the man who was murdered 3 weeks ago in Medlock Water Park. The man you said you never met.
I'm sure as soon as DCI Stone is free, he'll come and talk to you.
When will I get to see my husband?
Mrs. Hyland? Tyler?
How much longer are you going to keep us here?
Sally, could you take Tyler to get a Coke or something? I need to talk to Mrs. Hyland for a few minutes.
I'm not leaving you here, Mum.
Please, Mrs. Hyland. A few minutes?
It's okay. Go with this officer. This is ridiculous, you know. That my husband killed a man?
Mrs. Hyland, I understand that you and your husband and son were asked to give saliva swabs and also blood samples?
Yes. All of us treated like criminals.
Those blood samples are working their way through a series of tests in the lab right now.
Why are you telling me this?
At some point, I'd say within the next hour, Some information will come to me about those samples.
I don't know what any of this is about.
A very keen young man called Piotr will tell me there's a discrepancy. To him, it'll be an unimportant byproduct of the tests he's doing, but he'll think it's important enough to point it out.
It's not important.
Isn't it?
He's our son.
Yes, he is. Tyler is your adopted son.
He's our son.
I was walking by the lake, trying to clear my head. That much is true. And then I heard someone shout something. I turned round. It was a man.
This man? James Lawler?
If you say that's his name.
And then?
He had a knife in his hand. He told me he wanted my money.
Go on.
I told him he could have it. It wasn't worth getting stabbed over. I took out my wallet, gave it to him. Then he said he wanted my car keys. I told him no. And that made him angry. But I wasn't going to let him have my car.
And then what?
He held a knife to my face. Tried to reach into my pocket for the car keys. I pushed him away. He ran at me with the knife. I grabbed his arm. I tried to get the knife away from him. Then he fell to the floor. And there was blood on his shirt. A lot of blood.
Tyler came to us when he was 6 years old.
He's been with you more years than he was with his birth mother.
Yeah. It was after Thomas and I had twins. 2 boys. They were premature. Very premature. They died. First one, then the other.
I'm sorry.
You can't imagine the pain.
Mrs. Hyland. Believe me, I can. When did you find out that Tyler's birth mother, that Louise Lawler, was dead?
I don't want to lose my husband, Mr. Stone.
What happened when your husband went to the park that day?
Mr. Stone, when the man you talked about brings you this information about the blood, please think about what you're going to do. Please.
That's the way it should be. Textbook stuff. You build the interview piece by piece and push your man further and further into a corner.
Does anyone mind if I'm not here when DCI Stone
then you spring your trap.
I'll second that. He's going to go
Like
absolutely
a champion angler, reeling him in.
What about all the legwork we did for you on this? We gave you Highland's connection with Laura.
Oh, you mean this alias Hyland arrested in his uniform days back in Preston? The alias who's supposed to have been Lawler?
It's there on the page.
Yeah, except it's not. Yeah, look at this. That's the James Lester your man Hyland arrested for assaulting an officer. And this is our stiff, who also used Lester as an alias. You got the wrong man. Hyland never met him before. Oh, what? You think you and your boss are the only ones who checked their information? Think again. You were on the wrong track.
I still think you should have included DCI Stone in this.
Why? Oh, no, look, the man went AWOL. He wants the glory, he's got to do the hard work.
Frank.
John.
Here we go.
Nice collar. Couldn't have wrapped it up better myself.
Yeah?
Damn right. Well done, everybody. Drinks on you at the bar, is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Why not?
Something's not right about this. I know you too well, John Stone.
Credit where it's due, Sally.
Oh, so now you just walk away and take this paternity leave Kat's been going on about?
That's right. And I hope you all enjoy working with your new boss.
Not me. Sheffield. Remember?
I'd say we're both better off out of it. But tell Mike if he ever feels like pushing Wise out of a speeding car and he needs somebody to speak up for him at the tribunal, he knows where to find me.
We don't want any trouble, so just walk away, okay?
I'm not after trouble, Thomas.
How do you know my name? Who are you?
He knows who I am, don't you?
Where's Louise? What's happened?
See?
He remembers me.
What's going on? Tyler, who is this?
Go on, tell him.
This is my dad.
Visitor for remand prisoner?
DCI John Stone, to see remand prisoner Thomas Highland.
I see your ID again, sir. If you could read the regulation sheet for me and then sign it, sir.
What are you doing here, Stone? What do you want from me?
What I want is you to look me in the eye and tell me your version of what happened that day at the lake is true.
But tell me you're on leave now.
I know James Lawler is Tyler's birth father.
That's because you're a detective and your friend Wise is a fool.
Did he come looking for Tyler? Or was it about money?
The investigation is over, Stone.
Lawler was a mess of a man who lived to feed his habit.
DCI Wise caught the bad guy, and here I am.
Were you trying to protect Tyler? Is that it? Did he get out of control? What happened, Thomas?
I did what I had to do. As a father.
I've got her feed ready. It's on the side in the kitchen.
Yeah, you said 3 times. Didn't she? Didn't Mummy say that?
I won't be back late.
You won't get out at all if you don't open that front door soon. Go on, go meet the girls.
Look, I'll keep my mobile on, so if you need, just call.
Go!
Yeah?
It's your first night out for weeks.
Months.
So clear off before I change my mind.
Be sure to call me. Oh, God! Oh, you scared the life out of me.
Sorry, I was just going to knock.
Sally!
Is this a bad time?
He's on paternity leave.
I know, I was just...
No, it just means that he's a dad now, not a DCI.
It's all right, love. I think Sally's just come to say hello to this little one.
Oh, what a sweetie you are, eh?
She'll get cold with this door open.
Oh, sorry.
Come in, come in. Cattie's just on her way out.
You won't stay long, will you?
Go! Have a good time.
Oh, whoa, that's enough. I don't want to get pulled over. Not again.
Don't tell my missus I had 2 glasses. She'll say I was drunk in charge of an infant. To overtime.
To overtime. And Sheffield?
You never did say. Why Sheffield?
Oh, moving over there with my boyfriend. And I'll see if I can get a proposal out of him.
He's the builder.
Oh, that was years ago. He's a solicitor. You really don't pay much attention, do you, unless it's a stiff we're talking about.
Well, he's a lucky man. And it's been good working with you, so.
Likewise, John.
So go on. Ask me what you came here to ask. Sally, I know you're not keen enough on babies to drive all the way across the city to say hello to one.
OK. It's about the Lawler murder.
What's to say? It was a fine piece of detective work by DCI Wise.
Oh, bollocks. We both know it wasn't. Thomas Highland is an ex-cop, but he let himself be walked through an interview making the kind of basic mistakes a first-time offender wouldn't make. If you knew something that would change the outcome of Highland's trial, you'd come forward with it, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
I think I know who this will be. Hello, love. Having a nice time?
Is everything all right?
Alice is fine. I told you, don't worry.
Has she gone?
Sally left half an hour ago.
And Alice is fine upstairs?
Fast asleep.
But she's breathing. You have checked she's breathing?
Yes, she's breathing. Now go back into the bar and have one on me.
Okay. I won't be late back.
Bye, love.
So...
She's bound to be worried. First time away from her.
Oh, you're not going to tell me, are you? About Highland, why you walked away from it?
Think about the statue on top of the Old Bailey. She's holding up the scales of justice, but she's wearing a blindfold.
Okay, and your point is?
She's wearing a blindfold because as long as the scales balance, she doesn't need to know the whole truth.
Thomas Edward Highland, you are charged with the manslaughter of James Ashton Lawler on the 19th of January of this year, 2009. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honour.
The court records a guilty plea. The defendant will remain in custody awaiting trial.
Your Honour, as you know, my clients have requested that the testimonies of Chloe May Highland and Tyler Whiston Highland both be read uncontested into the court record.
And this is on compassionate grounds?
Indeed, Your Honour. We make this request so that my client's wife and son be allowed to travel to be with her family in the West Indies.
The request is granted.
Mr. Stone! Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me.
Tyler, Mrs. Highland?
I was hoping to see you before we leave for Jamaica. I wanted to say...
To say thank you.
No, I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did. And I owe you a lot.
The whole situation is very hard to bear. But things could have been worse for us. A lot worse.
And Dad said I should thank you.
He's a good man. I hope that somehow things work out for him. What's Daddy gonna get excited about today, eh? New improved recipe lasagna. And traditional moussaka with 20% more. Mousse? I agree. Lasagna.
Stone.
Sally, are you stalking me?
Oh, Kat told me where to find you. And she says I have to give you a hard time about switching off your phone.
So what's so urgent you have to come looking for me by the ready meals?
It's about Louise Lawler, James Lawler's wife.
What about her?
Oh, some information just came in from Leeds Social Services about her son.
Look, the case is done and dusted.
Yeah, but what we didn't know is that she gave her boy up for adoption 9 years ago.
Is there any point in following that up?
But she had once yearly contact with him, and the last contact date was the 19th.
We've got a full confession from Thomas Highland.
Louise died 5 days before that. She was Tyler Highland's birth mother. You knew? All this time? That's what you've been hiding?
DCI's got the confession from Thomas Highland. We don't need to look any deeper into this.
I can't believe you're saying that.
Remember what I told you? About the statue of justice? As long as the scales balance.
That is not for you to decide.
Does the world really need to know the whole truth?
You're a police officer, John.
So are you. And now this information is in your hands too.
It's not my decision to make.
Yes, it is. How are you going to play this, Sally?
John, I'm trying to tell you. We're not the only ones who know about this. The call from Leeds Social Services. It came into DCI Wise.
We have confirmation that targets have been sighted at Gate 15. Repeat, Gate 15. All units to Gate 15.
I don't understand. My son and I have to board a flight leaving in 20 minutes.
I'm sorry, madam, but the reason for the delay will be explained.
And if we miss the flight?
Chloe Highland, DCI Wise.
What is this?
I have reason to believe that both you and your son, Tyler Highland, have withheld information vital to a murder investigation.
This is ridiculous!
Get your hands up! I'm arresting you for actions that may have perverted the course of justice. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence.
Tell me about the day your husband went to the park.
The whole family always got very edgy the closer the day came.
The day Louise had a contact meeting with Tyler.
Once a year. But it would always make things difficult for Tyler. For days afterwards, too.
And you didn't know at this point that Louise Lawler was dead?
Nobody told us. Why didn't nobody tell us?
So, Tyler and your husband went to meet her?
No, just my husband.
Can you explain to me why your husband bought flowers on the way to the park?
Well, we didn't want to make her feel bad. It was my idea to take the flowers as a gesture.
That's not true, is it?
That's what happened.
I'm afraid we spoke to the man at the service station who sold those flowers to your husband. He remembers your husband and remembers that there was a young boy with him.
He's mistaken.
A young boy who fits Tyler's description.
That's not true. Thomas went alone to the park.
Can I tell you what I think happened? I think, after she died, James Lawler found the details of Louise's meeting with Tyler, and he decided, for whatever reason, to go to the meeting in a place.
Yes, sir. Yeah, both mother and son are in custody now, sir. Yeah. Well, it makes Chloe Hyland guilty of obstructing justice, sir. Well, our case is never closed until the verdict comes in, sir.
Are you satisfied now?
What the hell are you doing here? Get your hands off me!
How many lives do you need to ruin?
Are you insane?
No! Are you as dumb as you look? DCI Stone, sir. I think Frank is going to have to call you back.
You just hung up on the superintendent.
You have no idea what's going on here, do you, Frank?
Tyler, tell me what happened.
I never wanted my dad, my real dad, my adopted dad. And I never wanted him to go to prison. Not for something he didn't do.
Tyler, I want you to tell me exactly what happened that day.
You're just pissed off because you couldn't crack the case.
Yeah, obviously.
But I did. I brought in Hyland, got the confession.
And that really does keep me awake at night.
And now you can't stand it that I uncovered something else you missed.
God, I'm dealing with a bigger idiot than I thought. You still don't get it, do you? Thomas Hyland was prepared to go to prison for something he didn't do.
He confessed to killing Lawler.
He confessed to protect his son.
The boy killed him.
Hyland tried to protect his son, but you wouldn't let him. You wanted justice.
I'm a police officer. For God's sake, I'm supposed to want justice.
And this is justice? A man who never thought of anyone but himself and his next score is dead. And you want to balance the scales with this boy's life?
If the boy killed Lawler, then...
He will go to prison. Tyler will go to prison. You might as well put him in the same cell his useless junkie dad cleared out of a few weeks ago.
You knew all this, and you held on to it.
Oh, do you know what, Frank? I think I've had enough of bouncing words of your thick skull.
You are in serious trouble, DCI Stone.
I think it's time to try something else.
Oh!
It was once a year. And I was always excited and scared. And a few days before, my dreams would start to fill up with things I'd forgot about the rest of the time. Memories that were like another life. And I knew I wanted to see her, my birth mum. But it was all mixed up with other things. Stuff I remember about him.
About your father, James Lawler.
And when I saw him, that day in the park...
You won't be able to see your mother anymore.
What are you talking about? Where is she?
He told me she was dead. Said it was an accident.
You bastard! You've killed her, haven't you? It's all your fault!
It wasn't my fault! How could it be my fault?
Dad tried to pull us apart, but he punched him and he fell to the ground. And I saw he was standing over him, he had a knife. Yelling at him.
I only wanted to see Tyler.
I grabbed him. Tried to get the knife away from him. He was holding on to it really tight.
Go on.
I was too strong for him. And he fell to the floor. And I saw the blade was in his chest.
Mr. Damian Brooke, who will stand in a forthcoming by-election.
The headlines. A 15-year-old was today sentenced at Manchester Crown Court for the fatal stabbing of James Lawler.
Thomas?
Mr. Stone? How did you know where I'd be?
You said you always come here to think. I heard you were bailed pending charges, so...
And I'd go back in there in a second if I could swap places with my son.
You tried to take his place. Almost succeeded.
You know the worst of it? People will say, what do you expect? A boy like that.
Thomas.
Where's the justice in all this?
There's none. They balance the scales. That's all they know how to do.
Dear Mum and Dad, things in this place aren't so bad, so you shouldn't worry. I had the dream again last night, but it was different this time. There was no knife in his chest. He was under the water, floating. We both were. And he spoke to me. He said, you don't belong in that cell. Don't believe anyone who tells you that. The future's not written. It's in your hands. I'm not sure what he meant, but I believe him.
Look at her, gulping it down.
Do you want me to take her?
No way. Daddy's looking after you now, isn't he? Because Daddy got suspended for punching a nasty man in the mouth. Broke 3 of the nasty man's teeth.
And big strong Daddy nearly got himself fired, didn't he? I'll get her blanket.
And from now on, he's always going to be there for you. And you, daughter of mine, are going to be the best DCI in the whole wide world.
I didn't even look at them. They just came home and started thumbing the window. I thought they were going to break it.
They just go looking for trouble. It's a good job you didn't get out of the car or anything daft like that.
I locked the door and kept my head down. You scared them off.
I'm not that ugly, am I?
No. You're really pretty.
I'm only winding you up. Here you are. I got us Monster Munch, Pringles and cheese and onion crisps.
Monster Munch, please. They're my favourite. How did you know that?
Oh, lucky guess.
On those Saturday night, when we were small, my mother get them for me, and my brother, and Galaxy. Those massive, huge bars, we used to fight over them. Have you got any brothers or sisters?
No, just me.
Who did you play with then?
I had an imaginary friend called Ian, who was a polar bear, and then I made some proper friends.
I used to pretend David was still there after he died, but it wasn't the same.
We can get out if you like. Have a walk.
I quite like it, sitting in cars.
Even when they're not going anywhere?
Even when they're not going anywhere. Look at that.
I can't see anything.
There.
Oh, yeah. A little boat.
It's quite a big boat, actually. It's just that it's so far away.
Right. Yeah. Of course.
That's what I want to do. Buy a boat and sail around the world.
Do you?
Then I'd be happy. And nobody'd be on my back, screaming at me all the time.
Your mum's just tired, Eamon. She didn't mean to get angry.
There's no need to scream.
She didn't scream. She just shouted a bit.
Not before, but she does normally. You don't see us normally. You hardly even know us. Not really.
But I know you love each other. And sometimes the people you love are the ones you argue with the most, just 'cause you can. Are you sure you don't want to get out? Stretch your legs?
I'm all right here, thanks. Do you mind if we stay?
We can stay as long as you like, darling. Long as you like.
Mum. No. Mum. 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 Mum.
Emergency service.
Please, send an ambulance. I've had my mum. I think you killed my mum. Could someone please come and help us, please?
No sign of a break-in?
Nope.
The son's got Down syndrome?
Yep.
Vulnerable adult.
Doesn't mean he's not capable.
I'm not saying that. We just need to tread extremely carefully.
Oh, come off it, sir. He made the call. He was found next to the body. He's admitted it was his fault.
Any other family?
Husband died of heart attack in 1988. One other son, David, committed suicide when he was a teenager. He'd had history of mental health problems, manic depression, that sort of thing.
Jolly little background.
I've just spoken to one of the neighbours. Always a lot of shouting, apparently. Reckon she was on the verge of calling us out a couple of days ago.
Twitchy Curtain Brigade. They're always about to phone the police, aren't they?
That neighbour, Mrs. Hodge, yeah? She's called us out 8 times in the past year. All different things. The dog next door but one won't stop whining in the night. Kids keep kicking balls into her garden. She called once about carol singers.
Just take it with a pinch of salt. I'm sure she's got a heap of dirt she can dish, retrospectively. Some people just like to be involved, don't they? Where is he now, Mike?
Moved into a local authority care home in Salford. He's under obs. Just waiting for him to be assigned an appropriate adult.
Can't interview him without one. You stay here. I'll make my way over now.
He's in a pretty bad state.
He's just killed his mother. He's hardly likely to be doing cartwheels. Is he?
Have a word, will you, Mike?
Gov.
What?
Amen. Hello. My name's Detective Stone.
J. Bartley, social worker, based up at Stockport Centre for Young People and Vulnerable Adults. Would you like to see my card? I'm acting as Eamon's appropriate adult.
It's all right. I believe you. Eamon, I just want to ask you a few questions. We're going to take this slowly, okay? Firstly...
Excuse me, sorry to interrupt. I just want to reiterate something to Eamon, if that's okay.
Go ahead.
Eamon, you do not have to answer anything the detective asks you if you don't want to. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking. Carry on, Detective Stone.
Thank you, Jason. Okay, Eamon.
Jay.
What?
It's just Jay, not Jason.
Right.
I had my mum by accident. I pushed her.
Did she fall over?
She hit her head against the wall.
Eamon, do you want a few minutes? That's okay if you do. We can stop and then come back in a few minutes.
No. I want to get it over with. I just want it to be over.
Carry on, Eamon.
I had an argument with my mum. I pushed her hard. She fell and banged her head. I didn't mean to, but I did it. It was an accident. Can I go home now?
Excuse me, what's going on? It happened yesterday. It's horrific, I can't believe it. I live opposite, known them for years. Well, not well, like, but still, it's a shock, isn't it? I mean, see someone every day to wave to... Then they're killed. She was a lovely woman, Peggy. Something like that, on your doorstep. I mean, it's going to make you... Oh. You okay? Oh, no, I mean... Oh, did you know her? Oh, are you a relative? I'm so sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. I'm not related. I didn't even know them very well. I'm just...
Shocked, I know. I mean, we all are. They went everywhere together, her and Aidan, is it? Eamon, that's it, yeah. We never really saw them apart. That's what's so weird. They took him away last night. God knows what's going to happen to him, but he did it, by all accounts, so...
Sorry. Excuse me. I've got to go.
Take her downstairs.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we disturbing your sleep?
It's been a long day, that's all.
Yeah, tell me about it. Oh, where are you going?
Spare room.
Oh, is it so inconceivable that you might spend one night, just one bloody night a week, getting up with her?
No, it isn't. I will, I promise. Just not tonight. I've really got to be on the ball at work. I'm like a zombie half the time.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Oh, come on. John, please, will you just try? Just a few minutes.
Come here. There. There's a good girl. Come on. There you go. Magic touch.
I don't know if I want to hug you or thump you.
It's probably just a fluke.
You're not getting out of it that easily.
I'll pull my finger out. I'm sorry.
Put her on your chest so she can hear your heart. She likes that.
Come on, sweetheart. I know I'm not as good as your mum, but I hope I'll do for tonight. There you go.
You look lovely. The pair of you like that. You should take her in to see your mum. What?
I didn't say anything.
Exactly.
It's just... She doesn't even recognise me most of the time. I'm not sure how she'd react to Alice.
Well, why not find out?
Brilliant. Hello? Say again? Sorry, hang on. Cat, can you take her out of the room?
Oh, I've got an idea. Why don't you take the call out of the room, eh?
Sorry about that. Go on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll be there in half an hour.
You coming down with something, son?
Just a small bout of fatherhood. Should clear up in about 18 years.
You look shocking.
Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't mean anything, just...
It's fine. Okay, give me the lowdown. Where is she?
In the interview room. Jacqueline Price.
What she said?
Not a lot. Turned up about 10 o'clock. Said she had important information about Eamon Simons.
And?
That's as much as she'd say.
Miss Price?
Jacqueline, hi.
Sorry about the wait.
That's all right. That's fine.
Please, take a seat.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
How can I help?
Do you need to turn that on? Your tape recorder thing. While I'm speaking, do you need to record me?
That depends what you've got to say. This isn't an official interview. Not yet. Why don't you talk, and then we can take it from there.
Okay.
When you're ready.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm a bit... I've never been to a police station before.
Don't worry, neither have I.
Sorry?
It was a joke. Not a very good one. Carry on.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry.
So?
Sorry, you are in charge of the Peggy Simons case, aren't you?
Yes. Can I ask who you are in relation to?
A family friend, not an acquaintance.
Right.
Her son, Eamon. He didn't do it. Eamon didn't kill his mother. It's impossible. He loved her very much. I don't think he's capable
Sorry to cut you off, Miss Price, but I haven't really got the time to hear your personal defence of the suspect. In fact, I can't discuss anything at this early stage. Unless you've come to provide me with some solid evidence or a witness statement of some sort, and I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave.
I was with him all day yesterday. Doesn't that count?
Could we start from the beginning?
Eamon, I'm going to have to leave now, but I will be back in the morning. Eamon, are you okay? Eamon, come on. It's okay. Everything's going to be okay.
How? How can it be okay? My mum's dead. She's dead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant that things will be all right. Even though they're not... Eamon, calm down. Eamon.
Get off me! Get off me!
Eamon!
Oh! Get off me!
Eamon. We're going to have to restrain you now, all right?
Okay. No, get off me!
Just keep it okay, Eamon.
No, get off me!
I'm still here.
Get off me!
Calm down.
Get off me!
Let go.
Get off me!
I met Peggy and Eamon at the Holly Lodge Day Centre, just outside Didsbury, about a few weeks ago.
Could you be more specific?
I can't remember the exact date. I'm sorry. But I can find out. Peggy reminded me of how my mum was. Very warm, very homely. I was sitting on my own...
Sorry, Miss Price. Can we clarify what you were doing at Holly Lodge? It's a centre for adults with learning difficulties?
Yeah, yes, but I didn't know it at the time. I'd been to look at a flat on Burton Road and I was just passing and it just looked nice. Anyone can go in. They've got this little cafe and I was sitting on my own and me and Peggy just got chatting.
How did you just get chatting?
I don't know, I mean... I can't remember exactly. How does anyone get chatting to anyone? Do you know what I mean?
Not exactly, no.
Well, we were on the same table for a start because there wasn't much space and I smiled at Eamon and he smiled back and said hello. I mentioned I'd just been to see a flat and that I was new to the area and Peggy started talking about how it was a nice place to live and the people were friendly. The usual sort of stuff. I used to be a carer for adults with special needs, so we had a lot to talk about. I really got on with Eamon. He's a sweet young man.
You remember Detective Stone from yesterday, don't you?
Yeah.
Hi, Eamon.
I'm afraid Detective Stone has to ask you a few more questions.
I've said it all.
Well, I want you to say it all again, Eamon. Is that okay? I want you to talk me through everything that you did the day before yesterday. The day your mum died.
I know it's difficult, Eamon, but I'll be here the whole time, okay? I'm not going to leave.
Could you just let Eamon speak, please?
I got up and it was raining. I wanted to go outside like I would do if the weather was nice.
And what did you do?
I had my breakfast and I watched TV.
What did you watch?
Cash in the Attic.
And it stopped raining, didn't it? A bit later on in the morning?
Yeah.
What did you do then?
Eamon, what happened later that morning?
I had an argument with my mum.
What about?
I said I wanted to move out.
You didn't want to live with her anymore?
No.
Why not?
Because I wanted to live on my own and be independent.
What did you say about that then?
She started screaming. She screams when she gets angry, and we started fighting.
Have you ever fought with your mum before, Eamon?
Sometimes.
Did she ever hit you?
No.
Had you ever hit her before that day?
No.
But you argued?
Yes.
What was so different about that day? Did you leave the house at all?
No.
Did you see anyone else?
No.
Did you speak to anyone?
No.
If I said the name Jacqueline Price to you, Eamon, would that ring any bells?
No.
None at all? You've never met her or heard of her?
I don't know who she is.
Because she reckons she knows you. She reckons she was with you all day.
I stayed in the house all day.
So she's lying then, is she, Eamon?
Yes.
It's a funny thing to lie about, don't you think?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, shall I put the light back off?
Oh, it's okay.
Are you sure you're not coming down with something?
I'm fine, honestly. I'm just tired.
I'm not surprised. Time you came home last night.
I hadn't seen Karen for so long.
Kept calling.
It was just really noisy in the bar, and Karen wouldn't let me get a word in edgeways, as usual.
Oh, I was worried about you.
Sorry. I should have called. The night just flew. I didn't even look at my phone.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Oh, don't be daft.
Well, should we do something today? Just go somewhere?
What do you mean?
On a day out. We'll treat ourselves. Splash out on a hotel somewhere tonight or something. We haven't done that for ages, have we? You just spend some proper time together.
Oh, I can't. I've got an appointment to register with a temping agency.
Can't you change it?
No, it's important. I want to get it sorted. I'm worried sick about money.
And that's all?
What do you mean?
Is there anything else? Talk to me, Jack. I'm not a mind reader.
No, there's nothing.
Promise?
Of course. Stop it, will you? I'm fine.
Okay. I'll let you sleep then, eh?
Oh, don't be like that. I'll go shopping this afternoon. Bring us in something nice for tea. We'll have a nice night, eh?
Okay. Give me a shout if you want anything, yeah?
Thanks.
Love you, Jack.
Love you.
Can you call him on his mobile then, please?
Is it with regard to a particular case, madam?
No, I just
Look,
need...
sorry, madam. Detective Stone's given strict instructions not to be disturbed today if it isn't urgent. I can pass you on to someone else.
No, you can't. I'm his wife, for God's sake.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Stone. I didn't realise. I'm quite new here, you see. I didn't...
It's fine. Look, could you just let him know I'm here, please?
Certainly. Just hang on a moment. I'm sorry, Mrs. Stone. He's not here. Have you tried his mobile?
About 100 times. When he comes in, can you ask him to call me, please? It's really important.
No problem.
Thank you.
Mrs. Stone?
Yes?
Congratulations. She's really cute.
He's still very shaken. I don't think it's sunk in at all yet. His mother dying. No, of course. How did that happen? What? Your eye. Had some shiner. Oh, right, yeah. Stupid accident. Walked into a door? Something like that. Hazard of the job, I suppose. OK. You know your way to the car park from here, don't you? Cheers. See you very soon, Jason.
Jay. It's Jay.
Piotr's just sent the pathology report through. It confirms that injuries sustained were caused by a repeated blow to the head with a heavy instrument.
So much for an accident.
Yeah, there's something else. Time of death is estimated at roughly 1 p.m.
When Jacqueline Price claims she was with Eamon. How rough an estimation is that?
There's a margin of an hour or so either side, but no more than that. Peggy Simons died between the hours of 12 and 2 p.m. Absolutely no question about it. Either Jacqueline's lying, or Eamon is.
Eamon says he's never met you before, Jacqueline. Never even heard of you.
I don't... Why would... I don't understand why you would say that.
Neither do I.
I'm not lying.
I didn't say you were.
I've told you every single place we went that day. Somebody must have seen us, surely.
Why do you care so much, Jacqueline?
Sorry?
Is he somebody you've known for how long? Just over 2 weeks? In fact, to even suggest that you know Eamon is a bit of a leap. Why are you so convinced that he didn't do it?
I'm not convinced. I just...
Eamon didn't kill his mother. It's impossible. One of the first things you said to me, Jacqueline.
I just meant it seems impossible. He was with me for most of the day,
Most
that's all.
of the day. Not all of the day. You seem convinced that Peggy's death happened while he claimed you were out with Eamon. Why couldn't you have done it after you dropped him back home? Why did you go back to the house, Jacqueline?
When?
When you discovered that Peggy had been killed. Why did you go back to the house the following day, if you'd only just been there the day before?
I felt bad about not calling in to say hello to Peggy.
You couldn't have just phoned?
I don't know. It didn't feel like a big deal.
Why wait several hours before coming to the station?
I'm sorry. I don't feel very comfortable with the way this is. You don't think I had anything to do with Peggy's death?
It's not my job to think anything, Jacqueline. It's my job to know it.
Oh.
You can get that if you like.
No, I don't want to talk to anybody.
Easy,
oh! I nearly had a heart attack.
He's giving you a hug.
Oh, it scared me half to death.
Yeah, you daft thing. How did you get on then? Wasn't that awful, was it?
What?
10th in place?
Oh, right. Yeah, no, it was fine. Fill out a form, stick you on the system, and then you just wait.
Well, it's a start, eh?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're all right, babe? You seem a bit...
A bit what? I'm out of work. We're on the bones of our arses.
Hey, calm down.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm
It's okay.
sorry.
It's okay, come here. We'll be okay, me and you. We'll always be okay, won't we?
Yeah.
Just come on then.
Okay, so this is CCTV footage taken from Lord Street in Southport on the day Peggy was murdered. And if I just pause it, just here... Right there. There, can you see? Right there. Can you see that?
The little red, blurry blob.
Well, that's Jacqueline Price's car.
Definitely.
We've run automatic number plate recognition on it, and can you make this out? Look, there's a driver and one person in a passenger seat.
Can we identify them?
Well, not at the moment, but we're working on it.
Is that it?
Well, it's a positive, sir. At least we know that Jacqueline was actually with someone on that day, and miles away from Peggy and Eamon Simons' home at 1 o'clock.
But we don't know that it's Jacqueline Price.
Right. Yeah.
Or Eamon Simons?
Well, no, but...
Sorry to interrupt.
There's nothing to interrupt.
Piotr's come back with the DNA report. A third person was there when Peggy was killed. They're running tests on it.
Right. Let's get Eamon in. Now. Can we talk about the arguing again, Eamon?
Do we have to?
We do, unfortunately, Eamon.
Yeah.
You used to argue a lot, you and your mum, did you?
Quite a bit. When we argued, and I got into a bad place, she always said afterwards that it was okay.
Yes.
That she still loved me.
Yeah.
That we were us, and we would always be okay. That she would always find me.
Mm-hmm.
That we would always be together, no matter what.
Hello, Jay Bartley speaking.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, can I call you back? I'm just in the middle of something. There's no need for that.
For the benefit of the tape, Mr. Bartley has just answered a call on his mobile phone, breaching security and presenting a potential sabotage of the interview.
I thought it might be in relation to...
Eamon, what sort of things did you and your mum argue about? Just moving out? Or was there other stuff?
Have you got a mum?
Yes.
Do you argue with her?
Not anymore.
Is she dead?
No. She's in a home, though. She's old.
My mum was quite old. She wasn't. But she always used to say that to me. I didn't like her saying it, because it made me think about her dying.
It's hard to think of your mum dying, isn't it?
I think you can love someone too much sometimes. I'd say this to my mum, that I loved her too much, and she'd say, you can't, Eamon. You can't love someone too much. It's impossible. I saw this program on TV, and the girl in it says that in heaven everybody looks the same. Exactly the same. You don't recognise a soul, no matter how much you love them. My mum said that this was rubbish. Do you think that's rubbish?
I don't really believe in heaven.
Me neither. But I want to. I don't want her to leave me.
But you mentioned moving out the other day, Eamon, didn't you? That you didn't want to live with your mum anymore.
Yeah.
If you were so worried about your mum leaving you, then why did you want to get a flat by yourself?
Because I thought that it would help.
How?
That I get used to being without her.
Right. Did it worry you, the thought of being without her?
Quite a lot, yes.
Did it make you angry?
Sometimes, but not with her.
Who did it make you angry with?
Not sure. Don't believe in God, so not him. Just angry that people have to die.
That's happened to you quite a bit, hasn't it? People close to you dying. It must be very hard. Do you remember your dad dying?
No. I was only really small. I was 3.
What about your brother? Eamon? What happened when your brother died?
I don't want to talk about it.
Must have been hard.
He went out one day, and he never came back.
Did that make you angry?
A bit.
Why do you think he did that?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about David anymore.
Okay. Can we talk about your friends? Is there anyone else, Eamon? Any friends?
My mum was my friend.
a word for a second?
My mum told me not to speak to strangers.
Just want to ask a few questions, if that's okay.
How do we know you're not a pedo?
I'm a police officer.
So they're the worst, aren't they? Busies and priests, they're all perverts.
OK, if you're not going to be polite and answer my questions sensibly, lads, want to come down to the station with me?
You can't do that. We've not done nothing, have we?
And do what I like, actually.
We were only joking.
I'll start again. Do you hang around here a lot?
It's not against the law.
I never said it was. I'm not interested in what you get up to behind the sand dunes, all right? I just want to know if you remember something from a couple of days ago. September the 8th, to be exact.
Remember what?
A group of lads was spotted harassing a young man in a car that was parked down on the beach. Shaking it, banging on the windows. Man inside had Down syndrome. How old are you? You there, super conk.
You can't say that.
Why not? You do. Think it's funny, yeah? Taking a mick out of people.
It wasn't even me.
But it was you lot. Look, you're not going to get into trouble about it. This is a photo of him and a woman he was with that day. Just be honest. Tell me if you recognise either of them.
Yeah.
Which one?
Both?
Liam Connor, 14, hard-faced little. He's given a positive description of Eamon and Jacqueline. Fits completely with her statement about that day on the beach.
So Eamon's lying?
Looks that way.
So what do we know about Jacqueline?
Single, 33, lived down south for the past 10 years, wanted to move back to Manchester to do a nursing degree. No previous criminal record, no recorded cases of mental health issues, drug abuse, etc., etc. In a nutshell, fairly normal woman who's turned up out of the blue and chucked a bloody huge spanner in the works.
Anything back from forensics about the DNA yet?
Not yet. Should hear soon. Where is Jacqueline?
Gone home. We can't hold her for any longer without making it official. And as yet, we haven't got anything substantial to go on.
Well, what next then, sir?
Next for me is going home. I'm trying to get a couple of hours sleep for a change. Ring me if anything comes in, yeah?
Oh, sir, I completely forgot.
What now, Sherlock?
Your wife, sir. She came in before looking for you.
Before when?
This afternoon. About lunchtime.
Cat!
Will you shut up? I've just got her off.
Cat, I'm sorry. What the hell are you doing?
What does it look like?
Well, it looks like you're putting all your things in a suitcase. I'm a bit confused here.
No, it's not all my things, John. It's an overnight bag. There's my mum's for a few days.
What for?
Help, support, another adult to talk to. Basically, all the things that you might expect from a partner.
Cat.
Oh, save it, will you, John? I'm not interested.
Don't go.
Why not? The only time you're here is in the small hours of the morning when we're all in bed, and you don't even get any sleep then anyway because of the baby. You should be grateful. Problem solved. I'm taking her away.
I don't want you to take her away. And Alice is not a problem. I'd give anything to spend more time with her.
Oh, would you really? Well, perhaps you could have spent some more time with her in hospital this afternoon.
What happened?
She's okay. Thank God. But she wouldn't stop throwing up and she had this rash. I panicked. I called you about 10 times. I even came to the bloody station.
I'm sorry.
Yes, so am I.
Oh.
You better get that, John. That could be important.
You're important.
Am I really?
Cat! Cat!
Leave your message after the tone. To re-record your message, key hash at any time.
Detective Stone, it's Jacqueline Price. I need to speak to you urgently. Can you call me on my mobile as soon as you get this?
Going somewhere?
I thought you were out.
Oh, sorry to disappoint you. Who are you calling?
Nobody.
Detective nobody.
Oh. David, please!
Hi, this is Jackie. Sorry I'm not here at the moment. Leave a message after the tone and I'll get back to you.
Jacqueline, this is Detective Stone. Sorry I missed you earlier. Please call me as soon as you get this message. Jacqueline?
It's me, Gov. Sorry about your beauty sleep, but I think you better get back here pronto. The DNA report's come back.
Fill me in.
It proved positive when they ran a familial DNA match on all 3 samples.
So whoever this third person is, they're closely related to both Peggy and Eamon.
Yep. What do you think about Jacqueline, then? Long-lost daughter?
They all kept it pretty well hidden if she is. Get Weeks in here, will you?
Yes, sir?
How did Peggy Simon's oldest son die?
Killed himself.
How?
I'm not sure.
Then how do you know he's dead?
The neighbour told me, sir.
What does his death certificate say? How did you verify that this was fact, Weeks? Remember that word? Fact. It's what we deal with.
I don't, sir. I don't know it's fact.
Mike, radio through for a team. Get them over to Jacqueline's flat. I'll see you out front in 2 minutes.
Sir.
Sir, what should I do?
Empty your locker and piss off!
Where's that coming from?
My bag.
Whose number is it?
I don't know.
Jackie.
I don't know, I swear.
I don't believe you.
Oh, please, can we just talk?
Shut up! I trusted you.
I haven't done anything.
You're a liar.
I'm not, I swear I'm not.
I thought you loved me.
I did.
Did? You did love me. But you don't anymore. Is that it? Jackie?
Jacqueline, it's Detective Stone again. It's imperative you get in touch with us as soon as you can. This is serious.
Yeah, it is.
Do you think that was a bit hard on him, sir?
You're taking the piss?
No, I just think he deserves a second chance.
The lad's a moron. He won't get anywhere. I haven't got time for hand-holding and arse-wiping. Not with stuff as basic as that. Where's Sally Hibbs when you need her?
Yeah, he's got a lot to learn.
You can say that again.
But he works hard.
Well, he can go and work hard somewhere else, where you don't need a brain. Right, you go in one of the cars to Jacqueline's. I'm going to bring Aidan in again. Ring ahead and tell that tool, Jay Bartley, to get down here.
Yes, Gov.
No! No!
Be
no!
quiet! Stand up!
Help! Help!
Stand up!
Stop pulling at me then!
Shut up!
You can't do this! You're making things 10 times worse!
No, you're either going to listen to me and do as I say, or you're going to face the consequences. Wherever I go now, Jack, you're coming with me. You can't just bail on me when things get tough. We made a promise to each other. I'm going to take my hand away now. And if you make one single noise, I swear I will kill you. Good girl.
Open it.
Okay, up to 3. 1, 2, 3. How you doing, Eamon?
I'm okay.
You don't look it.
I can't sleep.
Detective Stone. Jay, great to see you. How long have you been here?
Oh, I've just arrived.
Eamon should not be interviewed alone without his appropriate adult. It is completely...
Inappropriate?
Yes, frankly, it is.
We phoned ahead, Jay. We gave you ample time.
And I phoned to say I was running late. I got a puncture.
Jay, I appreciate your concerns, but we really are racing against time, and it's very important I have some uninterrupted time to talk with Eamon. So can I please ask that you sit down and say as little as is humanly possible? Please.
I will say as little or as much as I need to within the parameters of my role, Detective Stone. I have Eamon's interests at heart.
So do I, you jumped-up, self-righteous little... Now sit down and shut up! I'm sorry, Eamon. It's all right to be frightened, you know.
I know.
Are you frightened?
Yes.
What of?
I'm frightened of what's going to happen.
Eamon, I've got something to tell you. Now, you know Jacqueline, the woman we've been talking about?
I didn't know her.
OK, let's just forget about that for a minute. You don't know her, OK, that's fine. But you know who I'm talking about, don't you?
I know who you're talking about. She says she knows me, and I've never met her.
Well, I think she's in trouble, Eamon. I think somebody wants to hurt her because she's been trying to help you. Do you know what else I think, Eamon?
You want to go now?
I think you know who it is.
I want to stop the interview.
He wants to stop
I think that she was telling you the truth about being with you on that day. I think that someone else was responsible for your mum's death, not you. I think that you know who that is, and I think Jacqueline knows too.
Slow down!
What have you told them?
Nothing!
Bullshit!
I told them I took Eamon out for the day, that's it! I haven't mentioned you, I swear!
Why should I believe you? Hey, one minute everything's fine!
Everything was not fine!
Talk to me, Eamon.
I think he could do with a few minutes' break, Detective.
Why would you want to protect someone who killed the person that you love most in the world? Did they threaten you? Eamon, please, you've got to help me here. Nobody's going to hurt you, I promise. Look, I know this is hard, but you've got to tell me the truth. Doesn't your mum deserve that? Eamon, come on!
He didn't mean it!
Who didn't mean it?
It was an accident. He didn't mean it. He promised.
OK, I want you to take a deep breath and tell me. Who didn't mean it?
David. My brother.
OK, his brother's dead, Detective. I think Eamon needs to have a little rest because...
Please, Jay.
My mum told me he was dead. He went away, and she told me he was dead, and he wasn't coming back. When she wasn't angry, she'd say nice things about him, about how she missed him, but when she was angry, she'd say he was selfish and bad. He's not right in the head. He's better off dead. Over and over. My mum lied. He isn't dead. I opened the door and there he was.
Eamon, we're going to take 5 minutes, OK? But I'm going to need you to be strong and calm. And tell me everything.
Look about before.
Haven't you cleared off yet?
No, sir, I was just...
Good. Right. I just wondered if we could have your assistance on the small matter of a murder case. Quite possibly a double murder case if you don't shift your arse into gear in the next 5 seconds.
Sir?
We're launching a manhunt for David Simons. I want you to find out as much as you can about him. Stay in the office and wait for Tanner or me to get in touch. If anything comes in, ring me first.
It's done. Thanks, sir.
We used to play this game when I was little. Dead fishes.
Mm-hmm.
I'd lie really still and quiet, and Mum would tickle me, and I'd try not to laugh. And I thought at first that's what it was. Just a game. I went into the living room, and Mum was just lying there, but she wasn't right. Wasn't normal.
Right.
Her eyes were open, and she wasn't blinking.
What was David doing now, Eamon? When you were in the room?
He wouldn't come in. I was crying, and he wouldn't come in. He just kept saying, "Stop looking at her, stop looking at her." But I couldn't help it. I couldn't stop looking. I wanted to call an ambulance straight away, but David said if I rang an ambulance, the police would come, and they'd never believe him. They'd send him to prison, but they wouldn't send me to prison. I could say it was an accident, and they'd let me go. David said they'd let me go, then he'd come back and take me anywhere I wanted to go, and we could live together.
Okay.
But if I mentioned him or Jacqueline, He'd never come and get me.
What's Jacqueline got to do with all this, Aidan?
She's his girlfriend.
Why, David? Why did you do it? I thought you wanted to sort things out and start again.
I did. At first, it was okay. We were okay, but then it all just started again like no time had passed. We were at each other's throats. I'm a letdown. I'm a failure. I abandoned that. I didn't abandon her, Jack. She threw me out. 16 years of age, and I'm out on the streets. Do you think that's right? Do you think that's fair? Do you think that's fair, Jacqueline?
No.
I was about to leave. I had one foot in the door. I did, I swear. And then she comes out with it. She tells me not to come back, not to bother her again. She told Eamon that I was dead. And that was the way I was going to stay. She told him I was dead, Jack. What sort of a mother? I don't remember anything after that. I can't remember a thing until it was over. I'm so sorry for what I've done. So sorry for what I've done.
You've got a chance to put it right.
Put it right? Are you joking? You're taking a piss, Jack. You put it right. You could have carried on. The way we were, if you hadn't run off and tried to save the day, if you hadn't betrayed me, we could have carried on.
Carried on.
But now, though, it's too late. I'm so sorry.
David, what are you doing with that? Oh, put it down. Oh, no! Oh, God, stop it, please! Oh, God! Ah!
Hi, you're through to Catriona. Please leave a message after the beep.
Cat, it's me. Please call me back. I just want to know you're both okay. I love you. Mike?
Boss, where are you?
In the car. I've just left Eamon now. I'm going to give him a breather and head over to you. What have you found?
David Simons is indeed alive and well. He's been living in London for the past few years. Moved back up here about 6 months ago.
With Jacqueline?
Yeah, we don't know where. She gave us a duff address, but we're on it.
Right, see what...
Next to the train station, a stabbing. One male, one female. Believed to be Jacqueline Price.
Mike, did you get that?
I'll be there in 15 minutes.
Gov? Jacqueline's in that ambulance.
Is she alive?
She is. I'm not sure about a fella. Stabbed himself in the neck. It's not pretty.
Concentrate on your breathing for me, Jacqueline. Can you do that?
Jacqueline.
Is he gonna die? Is he?
Come on, Jacqueline, just breathe.
I tried to stop him. I tried, but he wouldn't listen. He just wouldn't listen.
There didn't seem anything strange about it. David wanted me to meet Peggy first and break the ice. Ease her into the idea of him being back in her life rather than just appearing on a doorstep. It made sense. I thought he was going to kill me. He lifted the knife up and I really thought I was going to die. And then he turned it on himself and part of me felt so relieved. Oh, is that terrible? Does it sound awful? I don't care, part of me, if he does die. Have you told Eamon?
Yes.
I knew he was capable of some things, but not that. I didn't want to believe it. That's why I lied. I couldn't bring myself to think that of him, but I knew deep down. I said I'd drop Eamon off and then they could have some time together as a family. From the second he walked through the door, I could could see something in his eyes. Fear or grief or anger or all three maybe. He sat down and he just went on and on about how great it was to see his mum, how different things were going to be now. And I knew it wasn't true. But I just didn't dare ask.
That's why you went back to the house?
Yeah. Oh, he's not an evil person. He's just someone who's very ill, who wanted a family. He couldn't bear the rejection. I know it's hard to understand, but it's true. Can you understand it?
Yes. How are you getting on, Aidan?
Okay. Jay's been helping me, making it homely.
Good. Good. It's a nice view.
I can see the sea. I like that.
I spoke to someone from the hospital before, Eamon. David's going to be okay. I wanted to come and tell you myself. I'm going to charge him with your mum's death. Are you okay?
I didn't want to lie. He made me.
I know.
When I was in school, we had to do this thing once.
Mm-hmm.
We had to do this thing where we had to dive into the deep end of the baths in our pyjamas and collect a rubber brick from the bottom of the pool.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand that. I said I want to wear my trunks. Then you, I wouldn't wear my trunks to bed. So why would I go swimming in my pyjamas? Mum went in and spoke to the head teacher, and in the end, they let me wear my trunks as long as I wore a long-sleeved t-shirt as well.
Mm-hmm.
She always said that I needn't do things if I didn't want to. She never made me do anything I didn't want to.
She sounds like a good mum.
She was a very, very, very good mum.
She's just over there. Been having a little nap, but I think she's awake now.
How is she today?
Not so bad. It's not one of her best days, but a visit from you will probably change that. Just sitting with her for a bit will be nice for her.
Yeah.
Give me a shout if you need anything.
Thanks. Hello, Mum. Brought someone to see you. Well, two people.
Hello, Helena. This is Alice. Alice, this is your granny. You can take her if you like. I think she'd like a cuddle from her granny. She's happy there, isn't she?
Thank you.
What for?
Parky Robert? Parky May? Hey, fancy a drink later? Just me and you. The fellas can sort the kids out. Great. Text me when you're done. Will do. Ray? Liz wants to go for a drink.
Oh, what is it this time?
Will you take Michael home?
Fine, but whatever she wants, the answer's no. 1 word, 2 letters, Paula, no word.
Another whiskey when you're ready.
You on your own?
Looks that way.
Can I buy you a drink?
We don't know each other.
Let me buy you a drink. I'll tell you my life story.
You can tell me your life story over a drink. Some story.
Already she's haggling. John Stone.
Anna Pawlowski.
Polish?
Oh, I'm not. My husband is.
I see.
You thought I was single?
Good-looking woman like you.
Oh, God, a smoothie.
That's me.
Well, John Stone, buy me a drink and I'll tell you why a married woman is sitting alone in a bar. You can tell me why a married man is.
It's freezing. Let's get in that pub. Hot toddy's on the cards.
Paula, hang on.
What is it?
Look, I'm sorry to do this to you, but I couldn't think of anything else.
Oh, Liz.
Look, it's just in case Greg asks.
And what am I supposed to tell Ray? I told him we were going for a drink.
Well, have a drink.
On my own?
I'm really sorry.
You can't keep this up, Liz. What about your kids?
It's a bit of fun. No one's getting hurt.
Yet.
I won't ask again.
No, you won't. Because the answer will be no. Give my regards to Brian.
Paula? Paula!
I've never drank with a policeman before.
And how does it feel?
Okay. You seem half human.
Only half.
Well, maybe 3/4.
So, how did you end up marrying a Polish immigrant?
I fell in love.
Yeah, now you're getting a divorce.
I fell out of it again.
Love's like that. Very fickle.
Do you love your wife?
Big question.
Not if the answer's yes.
Most of the time.
Why not all?
We argue. We, have different attitudes to things. Plus, I have this weakness for strange women I meet in bars.
There's a name for men like you.
Charmer?
No, Jancer.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Another drink?
Let me.
Oh, a gentleman. Or are you trying to get me drunk for reasons which will doubtless become clear?
I'm not trying to seduce you.
Really? Why not?
Hey! Gaylord! Gaylord! How's your boyfriend? Oi! You! Gay boy! Eat this! Tossers! Get him! Get him!
I'm on my way back. Well, we had a quick one, but I'm thinking she was wanting to borrow money, so I made me excuses. Do you want anything from the office?
Oi, you little queer! Somebody get hold of him! Oi! Get here!
Has Michael gone to bed?
Yeah, packed him straight off.
Did he do his homework?
He said so.
Well, didn't you check?
We have to trust him.
Yeah, and then he'll spend the whole night texting his mates about Grand Theft Auto.
No, please! I'm sorry! No!
You sure you don't want any booze?
Sound like you do.
No, I just...
Go on then. A couple of cans, but on the van's at 6 tomorrow.
Oh my God.
What's that?
Someone's getting hurt.
Paula?
Hang on.
Paula, be careful. Stay with me. Paula. Paula! Don't get involved!
No! No!
Paula, what is it?
Help! Help!
Paula! Paula!
Ray, help!
Paula, get away from her. Just run!
Call 999! Young lad, how Michael's it? Oh, there's blood everywhere. Oh, God, ring an ambulance.
Where are you?
I don't know. Oh, God, he's dying. He's in the alley with the...
Where?
Next to Marriott, way behind the playground.
I'm coming down.
No, call 999.
Okay, but get away. Don't get involved. Paula,
Call the ambulance. Are you okay? Are you breathing? Oh, God. Talk to me. Can you hear me? Help! Someone help!
How old are your kids?
7 and 9.
5 months.
Oh, baby.
Very much so.
It's the best part. When they're little. So cute.
She's gorgeous.
You should be with her.
I know.
But you don't want to be.
I want to do the right thing. I always want to do the right thing. But sometimes...
You meet strange women in bars.
Exactly. This isn't something I do often. I'm not, you know, that kind.
I know. I can tell.
Are your kids expecting you home?
They're with their father.
Shall we go somewhere else?
Absolutely.
Let's work. Sorry. Mike, I'm in a bar. I'm pissed.
Boss, we need you. There's been an attack on the Marine Duke.
Serious?
17-year-old lad. Hanging on. Be lucky to last the night.
Right. You'd better send a car. Tell me what you know.
Young lad, Jasper Fielden, heading home after visiting his stepmum, seems to have encountered a gang of lads by the parade of shops. Shopkeeper heard shouting, didn't go out, of course.
Sensible man.
Voices chased the lad, caught him and beat him to a pulp.
Knives?
Not this time.
Well, that's something.
Not really. They stamped on his head. Cranial trauma. Medical are guessing significant brain damage.
Any idea why?
Seems random. Wrong time, wrong place.
It's not gang-related.
Doesn't smell of it. Who knows? You know what it's like round here. Wild West. Look at someone in a funny way and you get a gun pulled on you.
See what you can find out. Any witnesses?
2. Man and a woman.
Really?
I know.
What, they're willing to speak?
One of them is. The bloke's saying he just saw a bunch of lads, no descriptions, no nothing.
And the woman?
Paula Twist. She's with the WPC. She's pretty shaken up. But she saw everything. Beating, the lads tearing off.
And she'll give a statement?
Think so.
Wonders never cease. Mrs. Twist. John Stone. I'm leading the investigation.
Hello.
Are you shaken up? Our family coming, or can we sort you a lift home?
My husband's coming.
If I ask you some questions, are you feeling up to answering them?
I think so.
I know it's hard, but time's pretty crucial if we're going to catch whoever did this. So I'll need descriptions. Anything you can.
I know who did it.
I'm sorry?
The lad, the ringleader. I know who it is.
You positive?
100%.
Okay. Would you like the WPC to leave us?
No, it's fine.
Take your time.
I'm sorry. It was so horrible. Will he be all right, the young boy?
It's touch and go. Well, you saw. They were pretty brutal.
It was Carl Keenan.
Keenan? You absolutely sure?
I saw him. I don't know the others, but they were his friends, you could tell.
White lads?
3 of them.
And it was definitely Keenan?
I used to work in a bar on the estate. I know his mother.
And when did you see him last? Before tonight?
A few weeks back. It was Carl Keenan, I'm positive.
Right, excuse me a second. Tanner, we've got an idea on the lead suspect. The delightful Kyle Keenan. Arrange armed backup. I want him taken tonight before he has a chance to think of an alibi.
Will do.
And find his mates. We're looking for 3 IC1 males.
I'm on it.
Armed response lead. We want Kyle Keenan, but his family are Rottweilers. So if they get in your way, nick them.
Ready? 2, 3, go.
This is the place! Nobody move! Stay where you are, please! Hey, get off me! Get out! Get off
Name? Name? Name?
His name's Kyle Keenan.
Remove your belt, please, Kyle. Place it on the desk.
Remove your shoes, please, Kyle. Place them on the desk. And empty your pockets, please, Kyle. Place the contents on the desk.
And take that stupid look off your face. Interview with Kyle Keenan, President of DCI John Stone.
DS Sue Kelly.
Also present is Mr. Keenan's solicitor, Barry Parler. So, Kyle, good night. I'm giving you the opportunity to tell me what you did tonight.
No comment.
Where have you been? Bonfire? Firework display? Take me through your entire evening.
No comment.
Only, we have a witness that places you at the brutal attack of Jasper Fielden on the Marinduke estate.
No comment.
Have you told him to do this?
No comment.
Hilarious.
My client feels he and his family are being persecuted by the police, yourself especially, and that anything he says will be used against him.
That's crap.
That's how my client feels.
Well, I'm telling you, that's rubbish.
Noted.
So, you're not going to talk to me? Hear your sister's pregnant again?
No comment.
Word has it, she's been taking it from Michael Powell.
No comment.
Ugly get that, Powell. Buck teeth, one leg shorter than the other.
No comment.
Mind you, your sister's no oil painting.
No comment.
Town bike, yes. The face like the back end of a...
Shut it, Stone!
Oh, now we're getting somewhere. I'm going to ask you a question, and I want an answer, Kyle. Why did you beat up Jasper Fielden?
No comment.
Why did you beat up Jasper Fielden?
No comment.
Why did you beat up Jasper Fielden?
No comment.
Why did you beat up Jasper Fielden?
No comment.
Why did you beat up Jasper Fielden?
No comment.
Why did you beat up Jasper Fielden?
No comment.
He's gonna die!
No comment.
He's gonna die!
No comment.
Sir.
He's gonna die and you're going down!
No comment.
Sir.
Why did you beat up Jasper Fielden?
My client...
Why did you beat up Jasper Fielden?
Inspector Stone.
You chased him and beat him unconscious. I've got witnesses to prove it.
No comment.
You're going to jail, Kyle.
No comment.
You're going to jail and you're going to get life.
No comment.
20 years in maximum security.
No comment.
Another Keenan sent away. Another scumbag off the street.
No comment.
Why did you beat up Jasper Fielden?
No comment.
You're not getting away with this one, Keenan. I've got a witness.
No comment.
I've got a witness and you're going down.
We'll see.
Pardon?
No comment.
For the tape, the suspect said, "We'll see," and smiled.
No, I didn't.
Liar.
Did you see me smile?
I didn't spot it.
Liar.
I'll ask you to retract that.
An innocent lad's fighting for his life, probably brain damaged. And why? What for? Because you felt like it. You are going down, Keenan.
No comment.
Interview suspended.
Prick.
What?
No comment.
He's going down. If it's the last thing I ever do, he's going down.
Go home, boss.
That toe rag's getting life, and I want his mates caught too.
You look tired. You've not been sleeping.
I want you touring the Marinduke, door to door. Anyone saw anything last night, I want statements.
We're on to it.
What about his clothes? Have you signed of bloodstains? There must be something on his trainers.
Forensics are checking, but they think he's ditched them somewhere, changed into fresh.
Get bin searched, all of them. I want collections stopped on the Marinduke until those clothes are found.
He's probably burned them. It is bonfire
Then
night.
check bonfires.
Sir?
He's going down. He will not do what he did last time.
Okay, fine, but sir...
What?
Don't make it personal.
You're late. Or early.
Sorry. Did I wake you?
Long night. What's up?
Keenan.
Right. Again.
Oh.
John, will you do me a favour? We've got a kid now. Please, don't let it get like last time.
Police are appealing for witnesses to a brutal attack last night on the Marinduke estate in North Manchester. 17-year-old Jasper Fielden was walking home across the estate when a gang of youths chased the teenager before beating him and leaving him for dead in an alley. A police spokeswoman has called on all members of the public with information to call their local police station.
Are you okay?
They still want witnesses.
The more the better. I think you should stay off today.
No, it'll just keep playing on my mind. I'm better busy.
Paula, you're a wreck. You hardly slept. I can see the strain on your face.
I'm going in.
Right. So my opinion counts for nothing, as usual.
Mum, you're right.
I'm fine, darling.
Will they catch who did it?
They already have. Mauritius is lovely this time of year, and, well, we've got some special discounts for family travel. Would you like me to check availability?
Yes, please.
Oh, actually, could I just... It's important. I won't be a minute.
Okay.
Liz.
I'm so sorry. I've only just heard. It's my fault, isn't it? If I'd gone for that drink...
You can't blame yourself.
But you'd never have been there.
Look, it's wrong place, wrong time. It could have happened to anyone.
But it's my fault.
But at least I saw them. At least they'll get caught now. Otherwise, they might have got away with it.
I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
A bit shaken.
Was he bad, the boy?
He looked dead, Liz.
But he's not.
He's coma.
That bloody estate. It's getting worse.
Listen, Liz, I'm in work, so I'll have to...
Paula, about Ray. I mean, you didn't tell him, did you, about where I was? Only he might tell Greg.
Is that why you rang? To protect yourself?
No.
A boy's lying half dead and you're thinking of your bloody self. I'm sorry. Where were we?
Mauritius.
Boss. We found another witness.
Saying what?
She was looking out of her flat window at the fireworks. She saw the lads chasing Jasper.
And she's willing to ID them?
The three mates.
Really?
And they're all credible. Check out as Keenan's crew.
Amazing.
There's only one problem.
Being?
She's a registered drug addict. Methadone on prescription. The court will tear her apart.
Is anyone else speaking?
Not yet. Wall of silence and all that.
CCTV thrown anything up?
We're thinking they escaped across the fields behind the mowing duke.
Right then. She's all we've got. Bring them in.
Please, nobody move! Please, nobody move. Police, get down! Get down! Please! Please! Nobody down! Get down, please!
Interview with Kyle Keenan, present at DCI John Stone.
DS Sue Kelly.
And Mr. Keenan's solicitor, Barry Parler. We found your mates. Fowler, Leiden, Trent. They're saying they were there, but you did all the kicking. They're taking the rap, but only as accessory. They're nailing you for the actual attack.
No comment.
They've sold you down the river, Kyle. Your own mates.
No comment.
If you start talking, maybe we'll discover it wasn't all you. Maybe we'll find out they did more than they're letting on.
No comment.
But if you keep up this no comments crap, I'm happy to let you rot for a very, very long time.
No comment.
You're screwed, Kyle. I've got witnesses. Ready to testify. You're going down, mate.
Paula! I'm sorry about before. Look, I'm going to stop the affair. Knock it on the head. Honest, it's over. I tell him tonight. Okay. Do you forgive me? It's not about me, Liz. It's about you. Whether you can look yourself in the mirror, whether you can play on Sunday and not feel good. Hello?
Paula, it's me. You better come on. You seen this?
It's a disgrace.
Leave a child in the house, a teenager. He's scared to death.
How do they know?
Word spreads in places like this.
Grass. bloody grass they sprayed on our house. She told you what she saw. How's it got out? How do people know where we live?
You said you know Carl's mother.
You think it's a family? It's a strong possibility. Oh, God.
My boy's crying. Do you think any of us will sleep? If they can do this, what else can they do?
We'll put extra patrols on.
All night?
It could just be kids.
Kids? Like the ones that beat up Jasper Field?
Whoever it is, they're trying to scare you.
Well, they're succeeding.
Why did I have to see them? Why did I have to be the one that was there?
She's really struggling with all this. You need to help her.
We'll do everything we can.
We can't have our family threatened like this.
I know, but trust me. If we put these people away, the Marmaduke will be a much safer place.
And what if they kill us first?
It won't come to that.
How do you know?
Look, here's my number. Call me any time, day or night.
They're scared to death.
Who wouldn't be?
Can we not protect them?
How? How's Alice been today?
Oh, great. She really looks like you know. Her manner, her frown, it's incredible.
Poor girl. Question. If you saw something terrible, something abhorrent, would you give a statement?
Of course.
Even if it threatened me and you? Threatened Alice?
Threatened how?
Fear. The unknown. Not safe in your own home. Around every corner, someone might attack you.
Well, no. No way.
Because that's what I need someone to do. And I'm scared for her. I'm scared for all of them.
Won't be a moment. Take as long as you need.
Surely.
Paula. Look, now, let me speak. I'm not here for a ruck, Paula. Just want to say my piece and leave you to it.
Okay, pretend you're looking at a brochure.
Where do you recommend?
Oh, Greece is usually nice at this time of year.
I know what people round here think of my family, Paula. Eldest son inside for arson, youngest in the young offenders, has bowed up to our ears. But my Kyle, he's a good lad, Paula.
Right.
He loves cars, you know. Loves them. Knows everything there is to know. Could make a go of it, get his own garage, earn decent money. Legit money. Kyle's not like Craig, he's softer. Don't want the trouble.
And you believe that?
He's my son. I know my son.
I know, but...
Keeps a rabbit, you know. Found it hurt, brought it up. Does that sound like a thug?
I saw him, Shirley.
You were mistaken.
I saw him kicking that.
It was dark, the air was full of fireworks smoke.
I saw his face.
They used to play together, remember? When we were at the pub, Kyle and your Michael.
Shirley.
Mates for a while, weren't they, when they were little?
Shirley, please don't.
He's 16, Paula. I can't stand another son in prison.
The boy they attacked might never speak again.
I know, and it's a crying shame, and whoever did it needs stringing up, but it wasn't my Kyle.
I know what I saw, Shirley.
Do ya? I'd better get going.
I'm sorry.
I'd die for my kids, Paula. Die for them. Would you?
Stone?
Mr. Stone, it's Paula Twist. You said to call.
Oh, absolutely. Is everything okay?
I want to see you. The boy.
Ned? This is Paula, the witness to your son's attack.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
It must be terribly hard.
No, it is. It's your worst nightmare. Every parent's worst nightmare.
Sorry.
It's okay. Tears are common in this room.
Is he your only son?
He's all I have in the world. We were like best mates.
You still are. He could recover. He could come through it.
He'll never be the same. They've taken him away from me.
everything okay? No more graffiti?
We've been having phone calls.
Saying what?
Silent.
Anything else?
No, nothing.
Paula?
His mum came to see me at the travel agent's.
Threats?
No, it's more desperate. Mother to mother kind of thing. We go back, we're not friends, just, you know...
What did you tell her?
That I saw what I saw.
Kyle Marcus Keenan, you're accused of grievous bodily harm and the attempted murder of Jasper James Fielden. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Will he get bail?
No chance. He's on remand till trial. Then he goes down.
Michael! Tea's ready! This looks amazing, Paul. Can't beat a Sunday roast.
Wow.
Smells great.
I'm starving. I thought we were having chips.
Potatoes, the healthier.
I wanted chips.
Well, you got spuds.
Spuds and minging.
Hey, mouth. Your mother's been slaving over this for hours. A little appreciation would be nice.
Open the wine.
Can I have some?
Yeah, right.
Why not?
Small glass. But
Oh, she loves it. Oh, is it? Stone?
Boss, we've got a problem with the Marine witness.
What sort of problem?
She wants to retract.
Trust me, I understand your fears.
Do you?
Ray.
Of course.
Then let us walk away.
Ray, please.
I'm saying what you want.
Mr. Twist, your wife is the witness to a very serious
And
crime.
if this carries on, she's going to be a victim to one
That's
too.
not...
Gunshots to her house. Bloody gunshots through the window. What kind of message is that? Because it sounds pretty bloody clear to me.
We can do hourly patrols, install panic alarms, direct to the police station.
It's not good enough.
Ray.
Middle of the night, someone breaks into her house, puts a knife to our kid's throat. What good do you think a panic alarm's going to do?
What would you like us to do, Mr. Twist? What would reassure you?
Nothing.
They call this intimidation for a reason. Because that's the purpose, to frighten.
Job done.
But statistically, it's very
Statistically?
I know that sounds unsympathetic.
You want me to sleep easy because, statistically, I'm not likely to be murdered?
It's a tool. Families like Keenan's use it all the time. They know ordinary people don't want their lives turned upside down, so they try to scare you away.
My son's face.
I'm sorry.
His face. I can't get it out of my mind. This terror. And then he looked at me and all I could feel was blame. As if I'd brought all this to our door.
You can't help what you saw.
Tell that to our boy.
It's like living with a time bomb, waiting for the next thing to happen.
We can't do it.
You have to. You're the difference between a conviction and not.
I thought you had other witnesses.
Oh, we have one. She's a drug addict. The defence will tear her apart.
They'll tear me apart.
You know, Kyle. You're a respectable mother. If you stand up and say you saw him, the jury will believe you.
She won't do it.
Ray.
Think of Michael.
Look, even if you retract, which I strongly advise against, I can still call you as a hostile witness.
She'll claim she got it wrong. She isn't 100%.
Your witness statement will be read out, and I can suggest to the jury that intimidation is the reason you withdrew.
That'd undermine your prosecution.
I can do it. Look. We're losing the battle. The streets are getting lawless. Why? Because everyone's scared of the criminals, and they know it. We can't let them win. Paula.
Sir?
What is it?
Got a minute?
Excuse me.
We've got a problem.
Another one?
Maria Fenton, our other witness. The drug addict.
What about her? Don't tell me she's retracting.
She's dead. Neighbour rang this morning, complaining about the smell. Uniform broke in. She's taken a massive overdose.
Shit!
It gets worse. Inside the flat, they found a gift box, 3 bullets in it, with a photo of Maria's kids.
She's got kids?
They live with her dad.
This is the Keenans. I want forensics on those bullets. Anything that'll link them to the Keenan family.
Yes, boss.
So we've got no positive ID on the others involved in the attack. And the only solid witness who can testify was Keenan. He sat in there not wanting to testify.
That's about the size of it.
Sometimes, Mike, I wonder why we bother. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Everything all right?
Fine.
She wants to retract her statement.
Do you?
I'm telling you she does.
Yeah.
Paula, think about it. Think about Michael, if it was your son, lying where Jasper's lying.
Emotional blackmail.
She saw him. Saw his dad.
Emotional blackmail.
Ned Fielden's got nothing left. It's all been taken from him. The least we can do is give him justice.
I know.
That's not our problem. We have to think of our boy.
He's lost everything.
And so will we. Is that what you want? Michael lying in a hospital bed, kicked after death? Because this is where we're going, Paula.
Stop it. Just stop it. Stop it!
What would God want you to do?
Pardon?
You're religious. You attend church, yes?
Don't start that.
Every Sunday.
So, if you could ask God, what do you think he would say?
Sir.
Well, that's irrelevant.
Is it? Why have faith if you ignore it in times of trouble?
You're using her.
Ray.
I'm saying nothing a priest wouldn't say.
That's not justification.
Paula, ask yourself, what would he say?
I know what he'd want.
Paula, we can pray for the lad. We have to think of ourselves.
What would God want?
Pray for the lad.
Ask yourself, Paula.
Sir.
It's what?
He'd want me to do the right thing.
Exactly. The right thing.
And risk a family's life.
The right thing. That's all I'm asking.
And you do that. If it was you, you'd do the right thing.
Every time.
Tell him.
Ray,
Say the words.
But Ned, that boy.
Look, just say the words, Paula.
I want to retract my statement.
Paula, please, I beg you.
I can't be sure it was Carl. I think I might have been mistaken.
Paula.
I'm so sorry.
She's scared.
She witnessed a crime.
Her family's been shot at.
What if we all turned a blind eye, eh? Where would that leave us?
You were too harsh.
We've lost our witnesses, Sue. The whole case is falling apart.
It's her choice whether she testifies. You can't bully her into it.
It's her duty.
Maria Fenton's taken her own life. Was it her duty too?
Below the belt, Sue.
I'm sorry.
Get out of my sight. If Keenan walks like he did last time, how many more kids are we going to see beaten, brain damaged, murdered? People have to stand up and be counted. That's the only way the system works.
Anyone fancy a brew?
Please.
Yeah.
Well, make me one while you're at it. Mickey, door.
No way.
Do as you're told. Right, tea or coffee?
Tea for me.
2 sugars.
2?
I like it sweet.
You'll have your teeth falling out.
Glass for Mrs. Twist.
Who has 2 sugars?
Yeah, thank you. Flowers for Mum.
Flowers?
From your fancy man, eh? There's a card.
Where?
There.
Read it.
For doing the right thing.
Throw them away. Throw them away!
Paula. Paul!
What shall I do with them?
Just do as she says.
Paula! Cat, I'm really busy at the moment. What?
Listen to me. I think I'm being followed.
Followed?
I'm in Tesco with Alice, and a man's been following me round the aisles.
Are you sure he's following?
Outside our house.
Our house? Why didn't you call me?
Well, I thought he was waiting for someone until I saw him in here. Every aisle I go in, he's there.
What does he look like?
Tall, dark brown hair, greasy,
Clothes?
green army jacket.
Okay. This is what I want you to do. I want you to ask for the manager or shop security. And I want you to tell them you're a policeman's wife and you're being followed. I'm coming right down. Stay calm. Everything will be all right.
open the door.
Go away!
How did I become the villain? I'm not the one who asked you to go for a drink. I'm not the one who kicked someone out to death. I'm just your bloody husband, and I'm trying to be supportive.
Go away!
I'm scared for my kid, and for you. A few days and we'll forget it ever happened. Paula.
Oh, thank God you're here.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
And Alice?
Oblivious.
I think I know who it was.
Who?
One of Keenan's mob. Older brother. We're checking CCTV. If it's him, I'm nailing him.
He didn't really do anything. Nothing illegal. Didn't say anything. Didn't touch me. It was just... Oh, his presence.
He's getting to me through you, trying to scare me.
How does he know where we live?
How do they know anything? They find out. I'll get us protection.
Protection? Oh, you don't think...
It's a precaution. I don't want anything happening to Alice.
John, you're scaring me.
Just for the next few days.
They're trying to ruffle you, right? They're just doing things to make you
feel... It's for peace of mind.
They wouldn't hurt Alice. Tell me they wouldn't try and...
No. I don't know.
John?
They're animals, Kat. Who knows what they're capable of?
She's a baby, for God's sake!
Keenan's going down. I'm making sure of it, and his family will do anything they can to stop it.
Oh, God. Oh, not Alice. I don't want her to be any part of
We
this.
have to take this seriously.
You can't let them harm our baby.
What can I do?
Something, anything.
What option do I have? Walk away? Come off the case?
No.
Then what? I'm asking others to stand up and nail this guy. If I run away, how the hell can I ask them to stand firm?
You're right. Just get us protection. And then put that bastard away for as long as they'll allow.
Follow Keenan's brother.
What?
Jamie Keenan. I want him followed. Patrol car tracking his movements, day and night. Everywhere he goes. Shop, pub.
Boss, are you sure this is...
He follows Kat, we'll follow him.
What?
Then put a van outside their house. I want them knowing we're there. I want them knowing we're watching.
OK, I'll sort it.
What's up?
Nothing. Why?
Your face says different.
Look, when we get to court and it comes out we've been tailing him, it could play as harassment against Keenan's family. It could prejudice the whole case.
Tough.
You're the boss.
Mike! Just one day, OK? To let them know I know.
You don't mind me coming?
Of course not.
It's only I can't explain it. It's like I need to be close to him, like I might be able to help somehow. Does that sound strange?
Not at all. Can I show you something?
Of course.
Holiday we went on. Just me and Jasper, a few months back. Summer. Paris. It was beautiful. He was learning French. He loved the language. He wanted to live there one day. So I offered to take him long weekend. Did all the sights, Louvre, Eiffel Tower. That's a shot of us right at the top looking across the city. You ever been?
No.
Amazing view. We had a coffee in this cafe at the top. We talked, you know, just the two of us. We love to talk. We're good at that. Some dads, can't talk to the kids. Me and Jas, we always could, in any subject.
You okay?
I'm fine. And he said to me, Dad, this place is amazing. I've never seen such brilliant sights. Well, I thought he was on about the views through the window, but I follow his gaze. He's looking at a pair of French girls. Short skirts, black boots, beautiful. We both laughed. We really laughed. And he says, You know, I might marry a French girl. I told her that wasn't a bad idea. But that won't happen now, will it? It'll never happen. Sorry.
Let it out. Let it all out. I've let him down.
Who? Stone?
No,
The lad?
God. I've let God down.
No, he's let you down.
Don't say that.
You've been a good person your whole life. You've worked hard, thought of others. You were trying to do the right thing. And what does he do? Shit on you from a great height.
Don't talk like that.
It's the truth. You went for a drink with a mate. You didn't ask for this. You were on your way home.
She's having an affair.
What?
Liz. She's having an affair. I'm her cover
So
story.
you weren't with Liz?
I met her, and she told me she was off seeing him, this man.
Oh, I'm gonna kill her.
No.
You shouldn't have been there.
But I was.
I'm ringing Greg.
No. Don't you understand? Things happen for a reason. I was there for a reason.
That's bollocks.
God wanted me to witness it. He wanted me to be the one because he knew I'd do something about it.
Why would God want that? Why would God want Jasper to get hurt? It makes no bloody sense.
For the greater good.
Crap. That's the same justification we've been using for centuries. And it's rubbish.
Jasper needs me. He needs me to be the strong one. He needs me to stand up for him, to say, I saw this, I know who did this, and that's why God put me there. And if I don't do that, I'm letting that poor boy's life count for nothing.
What about our lives?
Michael, this doesn't concern you.
Of course it concerns him.
One thing's the way they were.
How does it not concern him?
This isn't something children should be talking about.
I'm scared, Mum.
Listen to him.
Michael, what have we always discussed? Right and wrong.
The boy's terrified.
I know, Kyle. Know his family. The estate shit scares them.
Language.
Shit scared's right.
Ray!
You're treating him like a man. Let him talk like a man.
I'm not treating him like...
Then protect him.
By what? Walking away? What sort of example does that
You were unlucky. 5 minutes earlier, 5 minutes later, and you'd have missed the whole thing.
But I didn't.
Don't want this anymore. I don't want this.
Satisfied.
I'll talk to him.
You know what? I wish you'd never gone out. I wish none of this had ever happened. And I'm ringing Greg to tell him his slut of a wife is shagging around and she's turned our life into a misery.
No.
I'm doing it.
Ray, don't.
Think about yourself for once, Paula. Think about what's best for you. For us. Because I won't have you make a martyr of yourself any longer.
Some great deals on Tenerife. I think if you look in the Sunray brochure, I think it's about...
You had to tell him, didn't you?
Liz, not here.
Any normal person would hear screams and run a mile, but not you.
I'm sorry about
No,
this.
you had to get involved.
They were killing him.
He probably asked for it. And where has it got you, Paula? It's ruining your life, and now you're ruining mine.
Paula, can you please take this outside?
Sorry, I'm
so sorry about this.
Excuse me.
Do you want to get me fired? That'll ruin my life.
He's thrown me out. Greg, because Ray told him everything. And how has that helped, Paula? My kids are distraught. How has Greg knowing helped anyone?
Night, night, precious angel. Your dad's favourite thing in the whole world. Sleep tight. Love you.
John, phone for you, love.
Tell him I'll ring him back.
It's someone called Ned Fielden. He said it was quite urgent.
Give me 2 minutes. Ned. John Stone.
John, sorry to bother you at home. I just wanted to let you know that we've decided to let Jasper go. What? The doctors have advised us he's brain dead, John. So that's it. We're turning the machine off.
Ned.
That's it, John. It's over.
I'm so sorry.
Well, you've got the bastard that did it, John. You've done your job.
You'll go down. You have my word.
And that's all I can ask.
I'm sorry, Ned.
I've got to go, John. Will you come to the funeral?
I'll be there.
Jasper was a fun-loving young man with his whole life ahead of him. Whoever met him was filled with a sense of his decency, his hopefulness, and his love of life. He was, in the words of his loving father, a boy who made you feel better about life. And yet, that life was taken away so prematurely by people whose hearts are filled with hatred.
This is his favourite song. Said in the paper.
I know.
I've never heard it before. It's very moving.
Funeral songs always are.
You hate me, don't you?
Not at all.
But you think I shouldn't be here at Jasper's funeral?
Paula.
Because I do. I feel like a hypocrite. Like God's looking down on me with disappointment. The time came. The moment to show strength. I bottled.
You're scared. You want to protect your family. I understand that.
But what about Jasper? Who's protecting him? If his killer walks away without sentence...
This is how it is.
No, it isn't.
Ned.
Thank you for coming. It means a lot to me.
I'm so sorry, Ned.
And now's the hard part. Rebuilding our lives.
We'll do everything we can.
I know.
All the best.
Bye, Ned.
Bye, Paula. And thank you.
I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. And now I have to deal with the consequences of that.
Are you saying what I think you say?
I want to do the right thing.
Can I show you something?
Live forever, Johnny D. What is it?
Graffiti art. This is the spot Johnny D was murdered 2 years back. He was a good kid. Musician. People thought he might do big things. But one night he got into a ruck with a gang. Keenan's mob. And they did him. Knife to the heart. 16 years old and his parents are putting him in a coffin. They never recovered. Especially the father. Took his own life last April.
Why didn't Keenan and the others go down?
No evidence. No witnesses. Well, none who were prepared to testify. I'm not doing this to exert pressure, Paula. I'm aware how tough it is. No one wants to be in this position. It's the worst place you can find yourself.
I'll do it.
Go home. Talk to your husband.
We'll have to face this together. It's a test.
Talk to him and call me tomorrow if you still want to.
I'm doing it.
Paula.
I'm doing it. They've offered protection round the clock until the trial.
What about after?
Back to normal.
But it'll never be normal, will it? Paul, we'll be forever looking over our shoulder waiting for revenge.
We'll be all right. Maybe we'll have to move.
Move?
They've offered a safe house if we'd feel more comfortable.
This is my home.
Dad!
Are you okay? What's up?
I've been followed. I thought they were going to kill me.
Who was it?
I don't know. Some guy did this gesture.
What gesture?
Like that, cutthroat.
Oh, my God.
Did he do anything else? Did he say anything?
What if they get me? What if they do to me what they did to that lad?
They won't.
How do you know? That's it. I'm taking you away.
What?
My mum's offered to have us.
When?
Last week I said no. Said we didn't need to, but now...
You can't.
He's terrified. Someone's just followed him home from school. What do you want, Paula? An attack? Violence? How far do we have to go before you stop this?
Please, Mum. That boy needs me.
I need you. It's just for a few weeks while we see how the land lies.
Ray, you can't.
You go to your safe house and we'll go there. Then, when it's over...
You can't do this.
And neither can you.
You're thinking of yourself.
Yes, I am.
Pretending it's about him, but it's not. It's about you.
I can't do this. I made that clear, but you chose the other option.
I had to.
Then that's your decision.
You can't take my boy.
It's for his own protection.
Please, Ray.
I'm sorry.
Please, Ray, I need you.
Then change your mind. You don't have to do this, Paula.
Are you ready for the trial?
As I'll ever be.
I hope they go down.
They will. At least, that's what I keep telling myself.
What about your witness? You think she'll be okay?
She'll be terrified.
She's brave.
Or stupid.
Are you okay? You seem rattled. Is this because of Keenan?
No.
Then what?
I've ruined her life.
You haven't.
I pushed her, guilt-tripped her.
John, you're a copper. Trying to uphold the law, that's not...
I nearly had an affair.
What?
I nearly...
I heard you! But... What the hell are you saying?
The night Jasper Fielden was attacked, I nearly did something stupid.
Why are you telling me this?
I was in a bar, drinking, avoiding being home. And I met a woman, Anna something, a Polish surname, but she was English. She was attractive.
John, you're making me scared.
Nothing happened, but it would have. I know it would.
I don't want to hear this.
We'd have gone somewhere, had sex, and then we'd have done it again. Started meeting up, secret liaisons.
You bastard!
We wouldn't have been able to stop ourselves.
Why are you telling me this?
I'd have risked everything. You, Alice, us. Sabotaged my whole life for some meaningless affair.
Stop!
But it didn't happen. Because my phone rang. A 17-year-old lad, beaten to a pulp, left for dead. And that's what it took me to stop me.
And you feel what? Guilt?
No. I feel lucky. Because I realise how much I've taken you for granted. How useless I've been with Alice. What a total moron I'm capable of being. Paula Twist thinks she was where she was for a reason. Well, maybe I was too. Maybe someone was trying to tell me something.
You're a bastard, John. You're a...
I'm sorry.
I didn't need to hear
I'm
this.
sorry.
Why couldn't you have kept it to yourself?
You needed to know.
Why?
Because we can't close our eyes to things. Pretend they're not there.
Why not? Sometimes it's better that
And
way.
sometimes it tears us apart. I love you.
Piss off.
Cat.
Piss off!
I'm standing up and being counted. No more lies, no more hiding behind work. I love you and I want us to start again. But better. I want to be a good man.
And do you think that's possible? Copper and good man don't exactly go hand in hand, do they, John?
That's because we wade through the shit of human life.
And that's never gonna change, is it? That's never, ever gonna change.
I can try. I want to try.
She's late.
She'll show.
What if she doesn't?
She will.
You sound confident.
What's my option? Think about Keenan getting off. Think about the defence ripping strips off us because we've got no witness.
I wouldn't do it.
No, me.
And thank God you weren't there that night. Where is she?
She's not coming.
Stop saying that.
Boss,
What?
behind you. With the guard.
She's doing it.
The prosecution would like to call its sole witness, Paula Twist.
Paula Twist.
She looks petrified.
She is.
Take the Bible in your right hand and read the card, please.
I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.